All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to start this game off. First pitch coming up in just a minute. Ryan Kinney on the bump for the Muckdogs, the 6'3 lefty, the sophomore out of Xavier University of Louisiana. He is on the team with as well as his brother Ryan from Winter Haven, Florida. John, what do you think about Ryan Kinney?
Well, obviously the Kinneys, both Dylan and Ryan, coming back for their second season with the Muck Dogs. We haven't seen too much of Dylan in the actual PCGBL league this year. We've shown some exhibition games in the league games. He's looked pretty solid so far. His brother Ryan has been excellent in the 5 innings, I believe, that he has come out pitching for us. He's thrown a solid 12.2 innings and posting a .71 ERA. So he's been really one of the stars of this bullpen that's held this team together for the most part of the season.
Yes, they've been a great duo, and hopefully we see Dylan get some more action later on in the season. It's a great game for him to get some action in, an interleague game versus Syracuse. We don't see Syracuse very often. Hopefully he shows something to coach tonight. Maybe he'll get put in there a little bit more. Leading off for Syracuse is going to be Shane Williams, the center fielder, number 22.
See, these interleague games are a terrific chance for the players that don't usually get the opportunities to start.
Yes, a lot of different lineups for these games that you don't normally see, especially with the Muck Dogs leading off Pichardo today. Would never see that. Most Muck Dog fans know him as our ace on this team, but maybe he can use the bat a little bit. We'll see.
Well, he had 2 or 3 at-bats last year. He didn't really do too much with those. But when you're the number 1 starter of a team, we're not expecting you to do too much with the bat.
Right,
so
right.
Throw 43 strikeouts over the course of 35 innings and
Yeah.
3 balls and walks with that, then yeah, I'm not too concerned if you can't hit the ball.
Right, yeah.
First pitch of the game goes in there for a strike.
Williams a lefty as well, lefty on lefty matchup, and that one will miss just a little high.
From what we've seen in the PGCBL, at least, not too many lefty hitters, a lot of righties.
Yes.
Lefty pitchers sometimes are at a disadvantage with the handedness in the bat.
That's a good pitch.
Right down the middle. Got a 2-2 count now for the Salt Cats, Shane Williams.
It'll be interesting to see who gets in today for the Muck Dogs. I'm sure we'll see a lot of subs, a lot of pitchers that we don't normally see.
Pitch comes in a little high, going to set the count to full.
Beautiful night
The
tonight.
thing for the Muck Dogs today is that we have 2 new players joining the team for the first time this season. We have a third baseman, Justin Espinal, and our second baseman, Cam Kerrigan, is the
Yeah, we met Justin earlier. He's a big kid. He's playing third base. Hopefully he adds a little spark to this lineup for the playoff run.
Hopefully, as we've seen a decent amount of rotation at the third base hot corner at this point. They haven't really had a solidified third baseman, so we would love to get him in Justin.
That one's fouled off. Count remains full.
Kenny comes set.
Payoff.
And just a little bit outside as he's going to walk the lead off.
Just missed that one.
Reaching first.
Now up is going to be Jared Reifogel, number 21, the left fielder for Syracuse. That's right. Sorry.
So the one thing that we've seen with some of these Muck Dog pitchers is the inability to get them out into 2-strike counts. Some of these guys just don't have that strikeout.
That put-away pitch.
Little blooper up to the second baseman, going to be handled.
And that's Kerrigan. First play is a Muck Dog, Cam Kerrigan.
Love to see that consistency at second base. If you can field the ball, we'll put you in the field. Batting third is your boy Christopher Holcraft from St.
Christopher Holcraft, sophomore at St. Bonaventure, the school that I do attend. I know Chris is a very good baseball player.
First pitch going to be a little inside, set the count to 1-0. Looking at Holcraft's stats, he does have 2 home runs.
2 dingers, his hitting 320 as well.
Solid,
Hits for
solid.
contact and power. He's going to be Oh, that one's going to go to left field, and that'll be handled easily by Matt DiStefano. Nice play out there in left. And the runner remains at first base.
Now coming up to bat, big lefty Jay Murdoch for the Syracuse Saltcats.
If Kinney can get a nice quick out here, it'll be a nice first inning. Low pitch count, get it going quick.
One man on base, he worked the count full.
That one just misses.
So the one thing you got to worry about with these starts right here is that there's been a couple of first pitch balls giving the hitter the nice hitting count to start off rather than getting ahead and putting yourself in a nice position to finish them off early.
Yes. You want to throw strikes in these games.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that one is also low and outside. Sets the count to 2-0 at this point.
Another lefty-lefty matchup here. Should favor Kinney.
Kinney comes set, delivering the third pitch. Is the runner on first.
And he's going to go.
Pitch is low.
He's in there.
He's going to get in there easily as he swipes second base.
Now a runner in scoring position for Syracuse. And a 4-pitch walk there for Murdoch. No harm, no foul, really. Williams stole second already. Now batting is the designated hitter, Jacob Caruso.
I'll set up runners on first and second. Rifle on second. Murdoch on first.
Caruso putting together a nice season. He's hitting .340 in 47 at-bats. Has 16 hits, 5 doubles, 11 ribbies. First pitch is in there for a strike. A nice first pitch for Dylan Kinney there.
And that's what we're saying. We got to get ahead of the count. You're seeing Kinney. He's 5 batters deep into the order now in the first inning, so he's definitely going to want to work out of this. And like we said, ball's popped up. Hopefully, Kerrigan
to second.
Make the play. He looks like he's under it.
And Kerrigan.
Puts it away.
2 putouts for Kerrigan.
2 runners on, no harm, no foul as Kinney works out of the first inning, and that'll bring your Muckdogs up in the bottom of the first.
Looking for a dining experience that's out of this world? Look no further than Alex's Place in Batavia, New York. Indulge your taste buds with the finest flavors in town, from their tender barbecue ribs to sizzling steaks cooked to perfection. Step into their welcoming atmosphere and let their friendly staff treat you like family. Whether it's a cozy dinner for 2 or a gathering of loved ones, they've got you covered. Thirsty? Well, their well-stocked bar serves up handcrafted cocktails, ice-cold brews, and an extensive wine selection to perfectly complement your meal. Join them today and experience the taste sensation that keeps our customers coming back for more. Are you ready for a thrilling experience that combines the excitement of horse racing with the allure of casino gambling? Look no further than Batavia Downs in Batavia, New York. Feel the thundering hooves and witness the adrenaline-pumping action of live harness racing at Batavia Downs. Join us in the grandstand as talented drivers and their magnificent horses compete for glory, creating unforgettable moments that will leave you on the edge of your seat. But the excitement doesn't stop there. Step into our vibrant casino where luck and fortune await. Join today and immerse yourself in the electrifying atmosphere of Batavia Downs. Looking for a place where craft beer meets culinary delight? Look no further than Eli Fish Brewing Company in Batavia, New York. At Eli Fish, it's all about flavor. Their master brewers craft an exceptional selection of beers.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom of the first, a scoreless top of the first for the Muckdogs and Dylan Kinney. Starting off today for the Muckdogs is the pitcher, Julian Pichardo. He is the extra hitter today. Usually don't see this. Let's see what he can do with the bat. And on the mound for Syracuse is Seth Zerberg. I believe this is his first time pitching for Syracuse this season. We have no stats on him, so he's a righty. Looks pretty big. But Julian is also a very big man, so let's see what happens here.
From what I understand, he has some experience at first base. So, I mean, growing up playing baseball, obviously there's a possibility that Julian can handle the bat.
Oh, yeah. Julian's a straight-up athlete. He can
Takes
hit the
first
ball.
strike down the middle. Julian having an excellent year as our #1 starting pitcher right now. Leads the entire PGCBL in strikeouts with, I believe, 43 on the year. 42, my mistake, as he takes a huge cut at that one, swings through it as for strike 2.
Julian has a 173 ERA through 36 and a third innings pitched. Great numbers for Julian so far.
And then when you look at Julian's pitching stats, the thing that's going to stand out the most is the inability to put runners on base just freely, as he's got 42 strikeouts on the year with only 3 walks against him. So if you're going to get on base against Pichardo, you are going to earn it.
And Pichardo gets called on strikes, looks at one right down the middle. And this is why he pitches.
As our broadcaster Alec Brown would say, 1, 2, 3, see you later. Stepping in, number two, the 2-hole is now Christian Bernardini, the newest St. John's commit to join the Muckdogs this season. Bernardini in his first few games has really showed out. He's batting .250 on the season in his first 5 games, but he's been solid. Even when he's not getting hits or getting on base, he's definitely putting the ball in play and putting good wood on the ball.
First pitch is through the between short and third. Nice rip there for Bernardini. And he will be on first for James Acelta, the DH, coming to the dish.
Acelta batting .364 on the season. Obviously hasn't had as much at-bats as some of the other players, but when he's had the opportunity, he's really shined in these games. So we'd love to see him come into today's game and put some good wood on it and get some runners into the around the bases.
And Zerberg fires high for ball 1.
From the first few pitches that we've seen from Zerberg, it looks like he commands a decent velocity fastball.
Yes,
and then
those
a nice
hard.
Changeup to accompany it. Throw some hitters off. You throw that ball the same way out of the same arm slot, it can really throw some people off.
They check Bernardini back, gets back safely. Acelta with 2 RBIs on the season and 5 walks as well, so he can work a count. As he takes another ball there for ball 2, 2-0 for Acelta. Zerbrick looking a little like he lost the strike zone in the first couple of batters, but a little too early to tell.
Muckdogs following the Saltcats approach, making the pitcher work for it, getting some hitter counts and putting them in uncomfortable situations. 2-0 comes in.
Swing and a miss.
Takes a hack through it, swings right through as the count goes to 2-1. The admirable thing about the Muckdogs this season is that they don't look to walk; they look to hit. They come up there swinging. They're not taking pitches. If they see something they like, they're going to take a hack at it.
Crowd starts to get into it a little bit here on a Friday night at Dwyer Stadium.
Beautiful night for baseball.
And Acelta takes ball 3 outside. 3-1 for Acelta. Working a nice count here. Still only 1 out in the inning via the Pichardo strikeout.
3-run. Muckdogs love to run. It wouldn't seem.
That one's fouled off. Could be a car.
I'm not going to break down laughing again, but yes, that certainly worked. That'll wake you up here. Great crowd here in Batavia.
Count comes full. Might see the runner in motion here as he takes off. Ball is low. Runner running is not going to matter as Acelta is going to take first on the 4-pitch walk. Put a runner on first and second. Bernardini takes first while takes second while Acelta takes first.
The 0-1 here to DeStefano. Low and away for ball 1. Evens the count up. Muckdogs have first and second with 1 out.
And ladies and gentlemen, just real quick, we do want to apologize for the technical difficulties that we are experiencing at the moment. We are trying to work through them. However, it seems that the stream is lagging a little bit as long as the audio. When we can get a fix of that, we definitely will. 1-1, runner on first and second. Pitch
That one's high.
Stefano is high and outside. That'll bring the count to 2-1. Stefano has had some definite success over the past few weeks, really found a groove.
Hitting .308 now on the season with a triple, a double, and 8 RBIs, as well as 7 walks to go along with it. So he can also work the count. And another ball for Zurbrigg. And he is struggling to find the zone right now. Another 3-ball count. A walk here will load up the bases for Kyle Hetherington, who is on deck.
Zurbrigg is coming set. 3-1 count incoming.
Nice rip.
Ball is roped to right field. It's a fly ball. It's going to be controlled by Christopher Carson out there. That'll bring us to 2 outs with Kyle Hetherington approaching the plate.
Hetherington has not seen too much action at the plate. He's a good outfielder, though. Has 25 at-bats on the season, 3 runs scored, couple of ribbies, and 6 walks. Big at-bat here for Kyle to get some runs going here in the first inning.
Zurbrigg comes set for the first pitch, fires in. It's going to be a fastball down the middle for strike 1. Now, one of the things about the Muckdogs, it might be a weakness for Kyle at least, but in terms of as team building, they have an extremely deep outfield with Calabro, Rashad Robinson, Hetherington,
Chad Falcon.
Chad Falcon spending some time in left field, Bernardini, the new addition, Josh Leedham. They are very deep as Hetherington swings through a changeup as it appears for strike 2 and an 0-2 count. So the thing with Hetherington is he's got to have that next man up mentality, and that all starts with games like these where you get to show your skills.
And Hetherington's always in good spirits in the dugout,
Quite
always
the
fooling
character.
around,
0-2
having
count
fun
coming
out
in.
there. Oh,
Check swing, ball goes past. It appears the runners believe they hit Hetherington. Nothing's been signaled as they take
will
second and
advance.
third. Umpires are going to have a little conference to decide if it was a foul ball or an actual.
that may have got a piece of his arm, John. They're not going to say it did. They're just going to call it a ball, it looks like.
Yeah, they're just going to say that it missed him completely, hit the backstop. Runners are going to advance to second and third. Now a huge at-bat for Hetherington right here.
2 runners in scoring position for Kyle.
Runner on second and the Celta will be taken off on contact with 2 outs. So anything into the outfield should set them into a 2-0 game.
And they rule that a passed ball for Zurbrigg.
Zurbrigg again throws this one in third, almost gets away, smothered nicely by Kevin Stewart. Take us to a 2-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Muckdogs working the pitch count this inning. Long at bats.
Definitely, it's going to take out. It's going to take Zurbrigg out earlier than he wants to if he keeps letting these hitters get into 5-6 pitch at bats. Zurbrigg's coming set. Comes to the last pitch. Hetherington ropes it to third. To first, and Ryan Gonzalez is going to corral that, take it over to first on assisting, get the Salt Cats out of this jam. 2 runners left on base as we are going to head into the top of the second.
From hoppy IPAs to smooth, rich stouts. And the kitchen is no slouch either. Indulge in their delectable menu featuring mouth-watering burgers, tantalizing sandwiches, and fresh, crisp salads. So whether you're a craft beer enthusiast or a food lover searching for a new favorite spot, make Eli Fish Brewing Company your next destination. Discover the perfect blend of flavors, community, and unforgettable moments. Eli Fish Brewing Company, where craft beer and culinary delight unite. At Tompkins Community Bank, they believe in more than just banking. They believe in building relationships. Step into a world where you're more than just a number. Experience the personalized service and genuine care that sets us apart. From simple checking accounts to tailored business solutions, we have the products and expertise to meet your financial needs. But it doesn't stop there. We're invested in the communities we serve, supporting local businesses and making a difference where it matters most. Join the Tompkins family and discover a bank that treats you like a neighbor, because that's who we are. When duty calls, who will answer? Introducing the New York National Guard, the elite force dedicated to protecting our great state and nation. Join the ranks of the brave men and women who proudly serve as the backbone of our defense. Train along the best, gaining skills that will last a lifetime. When disaster strikes, the National Guard is there, providing critical support and relief to our communities. Our dedication knows no bounds. From foreign soil to local streets, the New York National Guard stands ready to face any challenge, defending freedom and preserving peace. The New York National Guard, where heroes are made.
The second inning after a scoreless first inning.
Thirsty for the perfect beverage? Look no further than Right Beverage, the premier destination for all your drink needs. With a vast selection of beers, wines, spirits, and more, they have something to satisfy every taste and occasion. At Right Beverage, they promote responsible consumption because they care about you and your community. So quench your thirst with confidence. Choose Right Beverage, your trusted beverage partner. Visit their website or contact them at 585-502-0502 to explore exceptional selection of beverages. Right Beverage, raising the bar of refreshment.
Kinney comes set for the 1-1, delivers another ball in the dirt, as we might be seeing some control issues here. In fairness to Kinney, the one thing you got to think about with some of these pitchers that don't see too much action, it's hard to find a groove. Some guys like to work on a few days of rest, but when you just don't get thrown out there enough, there's a possibility that as that ball is popped up, we're going to see another one, and Caleb Rodriguez calls off Kerrigan to make the patch for number 1 for the first out.
Now up, Jonathan Gonzalez, the extra hitter. Not sure if there's any relation to Ryan or not. He is the extra hitter today.
Gonzalez coming up with a lot of swagger, swinging the bat as Kinney delivers for the first ball outside. Looked like an off-speed pitch.
Gonzalez, normally a catcher, but today is the extra hitter, hitting 139 this season as Kinney misses outside as the count runs to 2-0. Hopefully Kinney can fire some strikes in here.
I'd love to see him be a little bit more aggressive, challenge these hitters.
Another one outside the zone, 3-0. Doesn't seem like Syracuse can really touch his stuff. He just needs to throw the ball in the zone, and he should be okay. Let his defense do the work for him.
A lot of weak contact on the first at bat.
They gave him the green light on the 3-0, and he swings through it. Nice pitch there from Dylan Kinney.
Hefty swing there, too. You could tell that this kid is a hitter. He wants to put the
Yeah, he
ball
was swinging
in play.
put that one out.
Came up with some swagger, and then 3-0 count. He takes a big hack at that one as Kinney delivers outside for the fourth ball. The at-bat, walking Gonzalez and bringing up Christopher Carson, the right fielder.
Chris Carson, probably no relation to the running back. Another lefty. Syracuse with an interesting game plan, stacking the lefties today, unless that's what they got. As Kinney misses low for the first pitch for ball 1.
Falling into another first pitch ball, putting the hitter into a hitter's count again. Gotta attack these guys just a little bit more. Especially with the lefty-lefty advantage. You would love to see him just put it in there and see what happens as he
that one deflects off of Kerrigan and it rolls into the outfield.
Runner stuck in
and Kerrigan, they
get him.
They catch him between second and third for the out. Nice play there by the left fielder.
Way to stick with it by the entire team.
Matt DiStefano, heads up play out there and left.
Tough shot over to Kerrigan at second. Can't blame him for that. Ball was hard hit and took a short hop right on him. But he gets up, stays at second, and makes the play to back pick the runner. Eli Fish K-Man of the game, Matthew Stokes, as picked by my broadcaster right here, Mike Hayes. Again, if Matt Stokes strikes out 3 times this game, everyone in the crowd will be going home happy with a free appetizer from Eli Fish Brewing Company.
Had a good feeling about Matthew Stokes today. I'm feeling like
Kenny's.
Kenny's.
Or just picked on a whim?
What's that?
You took a look at the stats or just
No,
picked on a whim?
just looked at the name. Matthew Stokes seems like a strikeout candidate today.
Ball is fouled off as the runner was in motion. Going to take us to a 1-1 count with 2 strikes.
2 outs here for Syracuse. Kenny looking pretty sharp these first 2 innings. As the 1-1 is fouled away. 1-2. Kenny gets ahead in the count. Let's see if he can put him away here.
Stokes on the year batting is struggling 191, but he has been putting the ball in play hard when he does. 1 double, 1 triple, and 1 home run. The slugging percentage is going to be sitting at a
And the 1-2 is swung on and missed. Nice pitch bear by Dylan Kinney. 2 clean innings for Kinney, and the Muckdogs will come to bat in the bottom of the second.
Looking for a dining experience that's out of this world? Look no further than Alex's Place in Batavia, New York. Indulge your taste buds with the finest flavors in town, from their tender barbecue ribs to sizzling steaks cooked to perfection. Step into their welcoming atmosphere and let their friendly staff treat you like family. Whether it's a cozy dinner for 2 or a gathering of loved ones, they've got you covered. Thirsty? Well, their well-stocked bar serves up handcrafted cocktails, ice-cold brews, and an extensive wine selection to perfectly complement your meal. Join them today and experience the taste sensation that keeps our customers coming back for more. Are you ready for a thrilling experience that combines the excitement of horse racing with the allure of casino gambling? Look no further than Batavia Downs in Batavia, New York. Feel the thundering hooves and witness the adrenaline-pumping action of live harness racing at Batavia Downs. Join us in the grandstand as talented drivers and their magnificent horses compete for glory, creating unforgettable moments that will leave you on the edge of your seat. But the excitement doesn't stop there. Step into our vibrant casino where luck and fortune await. Join today and immerse yourself in the electrifying atmosphere of Batavia Downs. Looking for a place where...
Welcome back for the bottom of the second. We are in a scoreless game so far, as we still have Seth Zerbreg in the game for Syracuse. Leading off for the Muckdogs is the catcher, Bryce Mortellaro. Mortellaro having a great season, John, hitting .281, 9 hits, a couple of doubles, 6 ribbies. He hits the ball hard, and he's a great catcher.
Great catcher, and also steps up as one of the leaders on this team. He asserts himself as one of the captains for the position players. Excellent young man, too. He's had a very interesting year as the first pitch comes up and in for ball 1. Bryce started off the year slumping just a little bit, but he's really found his bat over the past couple of weeks, and he's jumped his average up almost 100 points. Not only that, but his slugging percentage, too, as he's popped open a couple of doubles. As that one's popped in the right field, will be corralled in by Christopher Carson for the first out.
Now batting the first baseman is Sean Ladd. Ladd is a very large athlete. Sean Ladd from Nashville, Tennessee, 6'3", 220-pound sophomore at Dallas College Mountain View. He's putting together a nice season at first base, hitting .176, 3 walks, and 3 ribbies.
First pitch is way high over the head of Sean Ladd, as that's going to be ball 1. You definitely tell that Zerbreg is definitely suffering from some control issues right now.
Missing high a lot, missing high.
Now, if you're a Muckdogs hitter, do you take advantage of that and you go up with the mentality of wait for his first strike before you start swinging the bat, or are you going to attack at the first pitch that you see?
I think you have to work that pitch because he misses high again. That one was at his eyes. Zerbreg just cannot find the strike, so I think you got to wait till he throws the strike here to swing.
100%. Ladd suffers some misfortunes this season. He's tweaked his knee in a couple of games. Hopefully he's recovering from that. It's good to see him on the field again.
Another one
A
high.
little bit inside, going down for ball 3. 3-0 count here. interleague game. Be curious to see if Lag gets the green light here. Like to see him swing the bat.
That one's in there for a strike. Catches
Taken
the
all the
outside
way.
corner. 3-1 to Sean Ladd.
3-1 count. Lad's going to take anything that he likes. Try to drive it into the left field.
There it is, ball 4. Another one at his eye level as Ladd will walk down to first base for the newcomer for the Muckdogs, Justin Espinal. Just arrived in Batavia, New York today. So let's see what he can do. He's playing third base today. He's a lefty.
He's actually a switch hitter, which is going to bring some versatility to this Muckdogs
Yes.
lineup. A lot of right-handed hitters here. Some lefties thrown in, but not many guys other than Lucas Lopez that switch hit on this team. So it's great to see that, especially with a third baseman. Takes a cut at the first pitch. It's going to be 0-1 after that.
Espinal's from Long Island, New York, specifically Bayshore. He's 6'3", 205 pounds, and a junior at Thomas Jefferson University.
Very excited to see what this young man brings to the team. Runner on first, 0-1 count.
That one's
Ball
high.
is high yet again, bringing us to 1-1.
We actually met Justin earlier. He came in to get his key for the dorm. He's a very nice young man.
Introduce himself to all of us.
Seems like he's ready to play some ball.
Yes, sir. Zerbrich comes sets for the 1-1.
That one swung on and missed.
Another cut there.
1
Again,
and 2.
encouraging to see these young hitters come up and just take hacks at the ball rather than be patient and waiting
Yes.
for strikes to just be thrown in there.
Yeah, it's good to see him swinging the bat. We have another one on deck, is Cam Kerrigan,
Very
also in his
interested to
first
see that.
game.
Comes set
Oh.
for 1-2. Almost hits him as it's going to bring the count to 2-2. Nice job by the catcher Stewart there, corralling that ball and not letting it go to the backstop. Without a doubt, Sean Ladd would have advanced on that one, putting him in scoring position. But instead, it's going to bring us to a 2-2 count. Runner on first.
Still just 1 out for the Muckdogs. Zerbrich fires, and it's swung on and missed, and Espinal will sit down after he gets struck out in his first plate appearance as a Muckdog. But here comes Cam Kerrigan, the second baseman today, making his Muckdog appearance as well. He's from Massachusetts, and he is 5'10", only 150 pounds. He's a little guy, right-handed hitter, and a sophomore at Colby Sawyer College. Excited to see what Cam can do for us.
Made some nice plays in the field already. I'd like to see how he handles the bat here as he comes up swinging
Oh,
again.
he rips him past first.
He's poking
That's
that
going to go.
one
Sean Ladd's
first,
going to
second
round,
base
but
hole.
he will stay at second. Nice job there by Kerrigan, jumping on the first pitch he sees, not waiting around. So the Muckdogs will have runners on first and second with 2 outs for Caleb Rodriguez.
Rodriguez having himself a very solid year right now as he's batting .306 on the season in 36 plate appearances. 11 hits on the year, 7 RBIs, but also another encouraging thing is he has 8 walks on the year, so whether it's hitting or walking, he finds a way to get on base.
Big at-bat here for Rodriguez.
Runner in scoring position here. Would love to see the Muckdogs take the lead, jump out in front early.
That was
Another
fouled.
Muckdog coming up.
It
swinging
may
at
get
the
out of
first
play.
pitch.
There may be room, and it gets out of play. Rodriguez lucks out on that one as it just gets over the fence on the right field side. So he was down 0-1.
Looking in on the on-deck circle right now, it appears the Julian Pichardo extra hitter tail is going to be going down in flames after one at bat. It's Chad Falcon looks like he's going to be stepping in for Mr. Pichardo. Definitely nice to see him step up and taking at bat. As
Yeah.
we've seen him throwing balls past people the entire year. We'd love to see him get the bat in his hands.
Probably a good move by Skip to get him out of the lineup, though. Don't want him getting injured.
Got to get the fans what they want. They want to see Pichardo send one into the outfield. The ball is taken outside for now 1-1 count.
He did have a nice swing, though.
He did.
Very nice swing. Maybe we'll see it again in another interleague game coming up.
Hopefully. Zerbrich is going to come set, 1-1. That is drilled out into the center field. Looks like he's parked under it. Make the catch for the third out. Yet again, Muckdogs leaving 2 stranded on the bases as we are going to go into the top of the third, 0-0.
Craft beer meets culinary delight? Look no further than Eli Fish Brewing Company in Batavia, New York. At Eli Fish, it's all about flavor. Their master brewers craft an exceptional selection of beers from hoppy IPAs to smooth, rich stouts. And the kitchen is no slouch either. Indulge in their delectable menu featuring mouth-watering burgers, tantalizing sandwiches, and fresh, crisp salads. So whether you're a craft beer enthusiast or a food lover searching for a new favorite spot, make Eli Fish Brewing Company your next destination. Discover the perfect blend of flavors, community, and unforgettable moments. Eli Fish Brewing Company, where craft beer and culinary delight unite. At Tompkins Community Bank, they believe in more than just banking. They believe in building relationships. Step into a world where you're more than just a number. Experience the personalized service and genuine care that sets us apart. From simple checking accounts to tailored business solutions, we have the products and expertise to meet your financial needs. But it doesn't stop there. We're invested in the communities we serve, supporting local businesses and making a difference where it matters most. Join the Tompkins family and discover a bank that treats you like a neighbor, because that's who we are. When duty calls, who will answer? Introducing the New York National Guard, the elite force dedicated to protecting our great state and nation. Join the ranks of the brave men and women who proudly serve as the backbone of our defense. Train along the...
All right, top of the third here in Batavia. Dylan Kinney still in the game. And leading off for... Oh, they actually have a pinch hitter in here, number 39. Ben Junker in for Syracuse taking this at bat. Got a 1-1 count. As that one is lined down the line over for first baseman's head. That's going to get to the wall.
He's going to take a turn.
And he's going to go two.
Looks like he's going to coast in there easily. So pinch hitting decision pays off.
Ben Junker with a nice double there.
Will bring up the leadoff man and center fielder Shane Williams again.
Williams walked his first appearance as Kinney fires, and he shows bunt, but pulls it back, and the umpire calls it a ball.
Sun absolutely beating into the press box here. You can only imagine how it's going to be affecting the batters as it's being released from Kinney's hand. Kinney definitely not throwing too soft, so
Especially affecting the lefties.
Lefty. That's why you're seeing this guy square around for bunt as of right now.
That one's
swinging this at bat.
just foul.
Foul down the right field line.
Early trouble here for Kinney after giving up the leadoff double. With the top of the order up now for Syracuse. Still a scoreless game. I apologize, we do not have a scoreboard today. We had one and thought that's why the cast was lagging, but it seems like that was not the issue, and it is something else.
Then he comes set for the 1-1. He's going to fire that one low and outside for a ball. Again, 2-1. In an actual league game, you might see the bunt to advance a runner over into third into sacrifice fly territory. But again, with these interleague games, sometimes you just want to see your players swing the bat.
Nice pitch there by Kinney. In there for a strike and evens the count at 2-2. Still no outs. Big pitch here for Kinney. If he can get a strikeout, that'd be huge.
2-2 here as he winds up, delivers, ball outside again, bringing the count full. Kinney delivers low and outside again as Bryce Mortellaro scoops it out of the dirt. Walking Shane Williams, sending runners up on first and second. Now will bring up Jared Reifolko, the left fielder, with no outs and runners on first and second.
Reifogel popped up to second base his first at-bat. Hopefully we can get the same result here as the first pitch is in the dirt, and it's going to get away from Mortellaro, and both runners will advance. Now second and third for Syracuse with no outs, and Kinney is in trouble. May see a visit from Coach Eaton here.
Break there as that ball did not roll into the dugout.
That was very close.
So that would have advanced one runner home and one to third. Thankfully, Mortellaro got over there in time, as that'll only leave us with runners on second and third. But Dylan Kinley definitely struggling to find the strikes on this inning, both in walking and advancing runners on wild pitches. Hopefully, you can get that together as we see the 1-0 pitch coming in and now.
That one is laced down the left field line, and it's caught by DeStefano.
Tag at third.
One run will score. The other runner stays at second, and Syracuse takes a 1-0 lead on the sac fly by Reifogel as Kevin Stewart makes it around the bases. So 1-0 Syracuse now with a runner on second and one out as Chris Holcraft comes up, who flew out to left in his first appearance. The first pitch from Kinney
On the ball the first time.
just
misses.
misses.
By DeStefano. Kinney working quick here, not taking too much time in between pitches. Here, this slip a little bit on the mound, comes set now. 1-0 count.
Good pitch there from Kinney. In there for a strike.
Attacking the inside corner, smart here. The one thing with the Muckdogs is, as streaky as we've been with the bats, there has been some streakiness in the field as well, but one of the big strengths of this team is their outfield defense. Really no errors made by them.
A lot of speed out there, too.
A lot of speed, a lot of that athleticism. They get a good read on the ball, and really they just know what they're doing out there as that pitch is low and outside for a 2-1 count now.
Big pitch here for Kinney. Does not want to go down 3-1 right now. He fires, and that one is laced, and that's going to get down for a base hit. The runner on second is going to round third, and he's going to go to the plate, and he is in.
Ball was corralled in the gap.
And
Kinney
Holcraft
tried to cut it off at the mound. Unfortunately, the ball got by him. My mistake. Sean Ladd tried to corral that at the mound. Unfortunately, it got by him and allowed the runner on first to advance to second, putting another runner in scoring position.
Nice rip there by the Bonnie, Chris Holcraft, as he drives in a run and makes it 2-0 Syracuse. Shane Williams, the runner who came around to score on that, and we now have one out and still Holcraft on second base as Kinney misses the first pitch of the at-bat low and away for ball one.
And again, as we said in the first inning, putting the hitters into these hitter counts by not attacking them, it's just allowing them to sit on his fastball rather than his off-speed stuff.
Kinney misses high again, ball two, and he is struggling right now. There is some action in the Muckdog bullpen. We may see a change coming soon.
Looks like a righty starting to go there. Change up the eye level for some of these hitters.
Oh.
As he chases a high fastball. Probably would have been 3-0, but instead it's going to can he get back into the count 2-1.
Ugly swing there, John. Don't want to swing at that.
Tried to check it, but it looked like he broke the wrist, and he followed through.
And Kinney just misses outside. He goes down 3-1. Does have first base open, but you still do not want to walk him.
He comes set, delivers outside and high again is yet another walk.
That is Murdoch's second walk of the day. And that will bring up Jacob Caruso, the designated hitter. 2 runners on for Syracuse, still just 1 out in the inning, and the 2 runs have come across.
Jacob Caruso, the DH, steps in. Runners on first and second, not holding the runners on early.
Kinney throws a first pitch
strike.
strike.
Definitely need more of that. Get ahead of these counts, and again, gives you a lot more variety in the way that you can mix up your pitch repertoire. Again,
Kinney
working
sets.
fast, delivers the second pitch of this at bat as it's going to go outside for ball number 1, bring us to 1-1.
Kinney is working fast still. The 1-1. The runner's
runner
going,
is
and they're going to
dying.
pick him off.
And he
Oh, he
steps
gets there,
off.
and he picks him off as he tries to steal third. Great play there by Dylan Kinney to get the lead runner. And there are now 2 outs in the inning.
Excellent.
That was
reaction
Chris
by Kinney.
Holcraft who got picked off trying to steal third. Kinney saw it coming, stepped off, and fired a bullet over to Espinal.
Not sure if Holcroft thought he could catch Kinney slipping, but he didn't even wait for the leg kick before he took off. It's the next pitch is fired in there a little too high. The count's going to be 2-1 now.
That helps a lot for Dylan Kinney. Just 1 more out to get out of this inning.
A lot more breathing room as he fires high and outside. Going to bring the count to 3-1.
The 3-1, a hitter's count once again for Caruso. Caruso follows that one right behind home plate and works the count full.
Count will be full, which will allow runner at first to take off as soon as Kinney begins to pitch. Start the merry-go-round, and he can hit ball hit into the gap, may be able to score the runner at this point.
Good pitch there by Dylan Kinney as he swings and misses for out number 3. Dylan Kinney comes back, gets out of trouble as the Salt Cats scored 2 runs in the inning. Could have been worse, though. And that'll be the top of the third, bottom of the third coming up right after this.
Best, gaining skills that will last a lifetime. When disaster strikes, the National Guard is there, providing critical support and relief to our communities. Our dedication knows no bounds. From foreign soil to local streets, the New York National Guard stands ready to face any challenge, defending freedom and preserving peace. The New York National Guard, where heroes are made. Thirsty for the perfect beverage? Look no further than Right Beverage, the premier destination for all your drink needs. With a vast selection of beers, wines, spirits, and more, they have something to satisfy every taste and occasion. At Right Beverage, they promote responsible consumption because they care about you and your community. So quench your thirst with confidence. Choose Right Beverage, your trusted beverage partner. Visit their website or contact them at 585-502-0502 to explore exceptional selection of beverages. Right Beverage, raising the bar of refreshment.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Batavia, New York. Bottom of the third inning. We have a pinch hitter in here for Julian Pichardo. We have Chad Falcon, number 11, a fan favorite here in Batavia, especially our own broadcaster, Alec Brown's favorite player.
Your favorite player's favorite player. Shout out to Alec Brown. But again, like we said, it looks like the Julian Pichardo thing was all good and fun just to get him in that bat in one of these interleague games. But as of right now, Chad Falcon will be taking over at extra hitter, bringing in a lefty-righty. Good matchup for him.
Falcon hitting 161 on the season, and he takes the first pitch up and away for ball 1.
Falcon, another one of these St. John's commits that loves to swing the bat, one of these guys that truly just comes up looking to hit every single time that he's at the plate as he takes a hefty cut there for strike 1. Falcon batting only 161 on the year with an on-base percentage of 188. The one thing that is something that we would like to see worked on is right here as he takes ball 2. We would like to see him work the count a little bit more, get in the hitter-friendly counts.
He does love to swing the bat.
He does. And not to fault Chad, he definitely makes some great contact. He hits atom balls every time he makes contact, so got to hit them where they ain't. As we see here, he hits the ball foul. Third baseman giving chase, but it's going to be a little bit too far, fall out of play for a count of 2-2.
Zurbrigg still in the game for Syracuse, pitching in his third inning of work. We'll see how long they keep him in here for. Showed a little bit of control issues last inning. We'll see how he does here.
With a 2-0 lead, you would hope that he learns to attack the hitters and get a little bit more comfortable. As he delivers here the 2-2 pitch, low and inside, will bring the count full.
Falcon working a nice at bat here.
Falcon, a very interesting prospect for both the Muckdogs and St. John's baseball. Utility player as well as a left-handed pitcher. Throws a screwball. So, very interesting to see that, especially in today's game.
Zorbreg sets the 3-2. And he fires, and Falcon fouls it away once again, staying alive. He's a pesky hitter.
He is. Like I said, just a little bit unlucky, but if you want someone to find a way to barrel out the ball or at least make some contact, look no further than Chad Falcon. He has no trouble doing that.
Oh, yeah.
Zerber comes set on the mound. Going to deliver his next 3-2 pitch of the at-bat. That ball is fouled off. Thankfully, we have a net here. Otherwise, that might have been coming straight from my...
That would have been right in my teeth. That would have been right in the teeth.
Our #1 in-game stands host, or in-stands something.
In-game
#1
host.
host of
Johnny
the
Muckdog.
PGCBL, Johnny Muckdog getting the crowd together as Falcon takes it low and away to work a walk and get the leadoff hitter on base, setting up his fellow St. John's hitter, Christian Bernardini.
Bernardini singled in his first plate appearance. Ripped one between the shortstop and the third baseman. Let's see if he can do it again here as Falcon is on first after walking. The crowd getting into it here. Maybe it'll mess with Zerbreg a little bit. As the first pitch of the at-bat is in there for a strike. Just catches the corners. Bernardini did not like that call.
Generous strike call there, Mike.
Very generous strike call. It looked a little outside to me, but they don't pay me to be the umpire. It's fouled back by Bernardini. He falls down 0-2.
0-2 count. As we've seen all year, though, in the PGCBL, some of these umpires love that outside strike.
Oh, yeah.
So you as a Muckdog hitter, you have to adjust to it at this point. Maybe cover the plate just a little
Got to
bit more.
protect with 2 strikes for sure.
Definitely.
Do not leave it in the hands of the umpires. The 0-2 is fouled off again by Bernardini.
Very protective swing. Looked to be a little high and outside, but nonetheless, it is going to push us again to 0-2 and keep this at-bat going.
On deck, we have James Acelta, the big righty. And Falcon still on first. Good speed for Chad Falcon.
Haven't seen him take off too much this year. He doesn't really have that much stolen bases under his belt, as he will stay put for the next pitch, which is going to be low and away, bringing the count to 1-2.
Wouldn't be surprised if this game stays close. We see Josh Leedham come in and run the bases a little bit. That man can fly around the bases.
Yes, Josh Leedham. He's been here with the Muckdogs for about 3 years at this point, but every year it just seems like he gets better on the base paths. Ball chopped back to the pitcher. It's correct.
Oh, the pitcher.
Nobody is covering second, and that will allow Chad Falcon to get in there safe.
And that's got to be an error, right, John?
Miscommunication. You would think that the shortstop would take that, but it looked like he was giving fair weight to the second baseman.
So the Muckdogs will have runners on first and second with nobody out. Should have been at least 1 out, maybe 2 on that play. Instead, the Saltcats get nothing. James Acelta now comes up with in a big spot here to get the Muckdogs back into this one.
Muckdogs definitely benefit from a lapse of judgment between the second baseman and the shortstop, and now their best hitter, their 3-hole guy, James Acelta, had to play with a huge opportunity to get the Muckdogs back into this game.
Acelta walked in his first appearance of the day as he takes the first pitch for a strike, high strike. Did not agree with it.
Again, Acelta has not had as many opportunities as other on his team, but when he has definitely made the most of it, batting .364 in the 11 games that he has appeared in, so he can definitely handle the lumber here. Hopefully he can drive these runners in.
The 0-1 from Zerbreg is inside. Good take there from Acelta as he evens the count up at 1. Falcon on second, Bernardini on first. Acelta in a 1-1 count, nobody out. And Zerbreg sets and fires, and the umpire calls a low strike there.
Celta stepping out. He's obviously not liked either one of these strike calls in this at bat, but he's got to keep his head in and just protect the plate now with 2 strikes.
Got to protect here.
Zerberg checks the runner at second, comes sets, fires the 1-2 pitch. It's going to be high, bringing the count to 2-2.
Good take there from a Celta.
His first 3 innings, you really see him with the control issue. It's mostly been high balls for Zerberg. Zerberg comes through with the 2-2, low and outside, smothered it again by the catcher Stewart. That's going to bring the count full.
Nice stop there by Stewart. Could have been a couple of runners advancing there if he didn't get a piece of that one. Full count here. The crowd's going to get into it. Let's see what Zerberg does here. 3-2 count. He fires. The runners go, and he hits them high and in. But a Celta's going to walk it off, and he walks down to first. Scary play there.
Believe he got out of the way on that one, thankfully, as that one came up and in. Sweet chin music.
Yeah. Now Matt DiStefano, the left fielder, steps to the plate. Bases loaded, nobody out. Potential big inning here for the Muckdogs. Got to get the bat on the ball. Zerberg is laboring on the mound right now. The first pitch of the at-bat to DiStefano. And it's going to be cracked down to center field. That's going to get down. 1-run scores. Skip holds the other runner at third. It's overthrown.
The runner is going to get back to third, and that is going to put your Muckdogs on the board 2-1 as Matt DiStefano continues his hot streak, releasing a single into center field.
Nice rip there by DiStefano. Solid contact right over the second base. And the pitching coach is going to come out here and have a talk with Zerberg. He is still no outs for the Muckdogs. Bases are still loaded. 1 run come across. They are down 2-1. As Chad Falcon is the runner that came around to score on that one.
Again, Muckdogs benefiting just from putting the ball in play, even with that chopper back to the mound, although it possibly should have been a double play. As long as the ball is put in play, anything can happen. And
never know what's going to happen.
It allowed them to have runners on first and second, and now they're benefiting from a bases-loaded situation with no outs, and they're still looking to punish the Syracuse Saltcats.
Now at the plate, Kyle Hetherington. Hetherington grounded out to first in the first inning. Hetherington has the ability to rip the baseball, though. Could try and get a few runs across here with the rip. They keep Zerberg in the game. Let's see if the coach helped him out. The first pitch of the at-bat is skied
into right field.
The right fielder's under it.
He's going to park under it, make the catch, but the runner will tag and allow the Muckdogs to tie this game at 2-2. Sacrifice fly for Kyle Hetherington.
Bernardini, the runner, to come around to score and tie the game up at 2. Nice job. Nice piece of hitting there by Kyle Hetherington, knowing the situation. Get the ball in the air, let him tag up. And now Bryce Mortellaro, the catcher, will step to the plate. First and second with 1 out. Muckdogs looking to keep tacking on runs here, take the lead. 2-2 game. Zerberg sets and fires inside for ball 1.
We've talked about just putting the ball in play and letting what happens. And Bryce is doing an excellent job of that this season.
Yes, he
Some
is.
of his hits, not really rockets off the bat, but he just finds holes. And if he could poke it through the right side of the infield this time, might be able to score a run here.
As he does that exact thing, John.
He goes opposite, actually, but he pokes it through the hole between the shortstop and the third baseman, and that will advance everybody, setting up the Muckdogs again with bases loaded as Sean Ladd, the first baseman, big body, comes to the plate.
Bases loaded here for Sean Ladd. Nice piece of hitting there by Bryce Mortellaro. Just put the ball in play and find a hole. Barely got it past the shortstop.
Old saying of the game, put them where they ain't. Bryce
put it where they ain't.
An excellent job of that this year.
Big spot here for Sean Ladd to come up with a nice hit.
Ladd started off the season a little cold, but he's definitely been heating up ever since as he kicks the first pitch in for a low and away strike, putting him into an 0-1 count.
Muckdogs definitely want to tack on some more runs here. Syracuse playing double play defense as that ball is way outside for ball one. 1-1 count for Sean Ladd with 1 out in the inning. Good at bats this inning here for the Muckdogs.
Very good at bats. Definitely working the counts, finding pitches that they want to hit. Set. Ball is outside again for 2-1. You can tell Zerbreg is putting himself into a hole, not attacking these hitters right now.
And the newcomer, Justin Espinal, on deck, as long as there is no double play here.
Ladd ropes
And
that
the second baseman goes under his glove. It's going to go to the outfield. That's going to score 2.
See Daisy there. Miscommunication between the runners on
Miscommunication
first
here.
and
Oh,
second.
but they throw it back into the outfield. Oh, my goodness. Some little league ball out here for Syracuse.
Zerbreg
Throwing the
not
ball
finding
everywhere.
the strike zone, but when he does, his fielding is not helping him out, as there has been a plethora of errors this inning, allowing the Muckdogs inning to go way farther than it should have, allowing them to push themselves into a lead of 4-2 now.
That's why we say put the ball in play, John. You never know what could happen. Syracuse defense looking really shaky to start this game. It's Muckdogs now have 4 runs come across in the inning for Justin Espinal. Runners on first and second with just 1 out. As Espinal lines that one in the center field, that's going to... Oh, what a play by the center fielder. Oh, no, they saying he dropped it.
It appears he's dropped it, but the runner at first did not take
They
off.
did not
Throw
tag,
goes
and at the plate. And they got him at the plate, barely. Mortellaro, oh, what an insane play.
Excellent recovery by Shane Williams, not making the catch, but able to pop up
Great
and fire
effort by
home.
Williams. The base runners thought he caught the ball, but the umpire said he did not catch it. The runner on second, DeStefano, tried to make it from second to home and got gunned down at the plate.
As strange and as ugly as that might be, it appears that would be Justin Espinal's first hit as a Batavia Muckdog.
Congratulations to Justin. Hopefully many more to come.
Hopefully we could see a follow-up performance now by his fellow newcomer, Cam Kerrigan, here, as he's still got a runner on second in scoring position, this time with 2 outs.
Kerrigan takes low for ball 1. Crazy play there, John.
Crazy inning, Mike.
Very
Muckdogs
crazy inning.
benefiting from some poor fielding, but again, as long as the ball is put in play.
That's why we say put the ball in play. Make the defense do work.
Runners take their lead. Zerbreg comes set with the 1-0 as he fires to the plate. That'll be outside again, pushing us into another hitter's count of 2-0.
Espinal getting a big lead there at first. The first baseman not holding him on, so anything in the gap, he should score easily. We'll be running on contact with 2 outs as well. The 2-0 from Zerbreg. Up high, and it's a 3-0 count. Good at bat here from Kerrigan, the sophomore.
Runners on first and second here. First at bat. Pitcher's been wild all game. I would be shocked to see Kerrigan have the green light here, even with it being his first game with the Muckdogs.
3-0, way up and in, almost hits him. And Kerrigan works a walk. Bases loaded once again for the Muckdogs. As Caleb Rodriguez.
Of Seth Zerbreg, as the Syracuse Saltcats are going to motion to the bullpen and bring in a new arm to try to get them out of this bases loaded jam.
Tough inning there for Zerbreg. It's about time to get him out of here. And we will step aside for a few moments as we get a new pitcher for Syracuse. We will resume the bottom of the third. Muckdogs 4, Syracuse 2 when we return.
Looking for a dining experience that's out of this world? Look no further than Alex's Place in Batavia, New York. Indulge your taste buds with the finest flavors in town, from their tender barbecue ribs to sizzling steaks cooked to perfection. Step into their welcoming atmosphere and let their friendly staff treat you like family. Whether it's a cozy dinner for 2 or a gathering of loved ones, they've got you covered. Thirsty? Well, their well-stocked bar serves up handcrafted cocktails, ice-cold brews, and an extensive wine selection to perfectly complement your meal. Join them today and experience the taste sensation that keeps our customers coming back for more. Are you ready for a thrilling experience that combines the excitement of horse racing with the allure of casino gambling? Look no further than Batavia Downs in Batavia, New York. Feel the thundering hooves and witness the adrenaline-pumping action of live harness racing at Batavia Downs. Join us in the grandstand as talented drivers and their magnificent horses compete for glory, creating unforgettable moments that will leave you on the edge of your seat. But the excitement doesn't stop there. Step into our vibrant casino where luck and fortune await. Join today and immerse yourself in the electrifying atmosphere of Batavia Downs. Looking for a place where craft beer meets culinary delight? Look no further than Eli Fish Brewing Company in Batavia, New York. At Eli Fish, it's all about flavor. Their master brewers craft an exceptional selection of beers from hoppy IPAs to smooth, rich stouts. And the kitchen is no slouch either. Indulge in
Welcome back to the Batavia Muckdogs YouTube broadcast. Alongside John King, I am Mike Hayes. A new pitcher here for Syracuse, MP Geis. Pitcher 6'3", righty out of Syracuse, and also attends Syracuse University. He enters a tricky situation here. Muckdogs got the bases loaded, 2 outs for Caleb Rodriguez.
Not only is it a tricky situation with inheriting 3 runners on base, but you also have one of the Muckdogs' best hitters stepping up to the plate again. Rodriguez hitting over 300. Steps in, first pitch wild outside, smothered again by the catcher, Kevin Stewart, luckily.
Big spot here for Rodriguez. This guy winds and fires. Rodriguez fouls it off his foot. And a 1-1 count now.
Rodriguez, no stranger to bringing runners home, as he's got 7 RBIs on the year. Definitely comfortable hitting with runners in scoring position, as he would love to add to that right now and increase the Muckdogs lead in the bottom of the 3rd. Pitch is delivered, and Rodriguez swings right through it for strike 2, bringing us into a 1-2 count.
Geis looking pretty good to start off here. Throwing big pitcher, standing at 6'3", 200 pounds.
Looks like he's caught Rodriguez with some off speed, though. 1-2 pitch comes in again.
Oh, that's going to get away from the catcher.
Get away. Runners will advance, including the runner on 3rd.
That will be a run.
5-2 lead for your Batavia Muckdogs.
Wild pitch there. Stewart could not control it in the dirt, and the runners advance. Muckdogs lead 5-2.
Now, if I'm Caleb Rodriguez, from the 4 pitches that I've seen, his fastball looks to be a little wild at this point, so I might be sitting on off speed here.
Rodriguez fouls another one off his foot. He's taken a beating this at bat. Count remains 2-2. 2 outs, runners on 2nd and 3rd for Batavia. Espinal and Kerrigan, the 2 runners on base, the 2 newcomers who just arrived today, making an early impact.
Batavia putting up 5 in this inning, definitely batting around with the leadoff hitter of the inning, Chad Falcon, waiting in the on-deck circle again for the 2nd time in this 3rd inning. 2-2 count for Rodriguez.
And that one's laced between the left and center fielder. That's going to find a gap. Both runners are going to score easily. Rodriguez tries to stretch it to a double, and he's going to get in there. A wild throw to second baseman cannot handle it. 2-run double, Caleb Rodriguez. The Muckdogs take a 7-2 lead, and they are pouring it on in the 3rd inning right now. Great piece of hitting there, John. 2 more runs.
Sat back on to 2 strikes. No fear in Caleb Rodriguez's eyes as he drills that ball into the gap, brings in another 2 runs, and gives the Muckdogs a very healthy lead. Hopefully, with the new pitcher coming in, they will be able to attack the strike zone. Not sure who we saw in the bullpen, but I would assume that they will be coming in inheriting
Yeah,
a 7-2
I would think
lead
so.
after it's following.
First pitch to Chad Falcon is fouled off down the first baseline.
And as we said earlier, Chad Falcon coming in, first pitch swinging. The kid loves the hit. He's gonna show
Falcon
it.
started this rally off. First batter of the inning, came around to score on a single. Falcon, laces one in the right, and that's going to drop down, and they're going to send Caleb
Send
Rodriguez. Rodriguez is going to go in there, and he's going to make it with ease. RBI base hit for Chad Falcon, and the Muckdogs score 8 in the inning and take an 8-2 lead. The bats are hot right now.
Extremely encouraging to see with the Muckdogs too is that once they go down 0-2, they're not scared to fight back, claw their way back, and then zoom right past their competition to give themselves a 6-run lead.
Yes, sir. That is how you help out your pitcher. Dylan Kinney will be really happy about this inning.
And again, batting around, second time this inning, we will see Christian Bernardini step into the box.
He has a single and reached on an error so far.
First pitch going to be a fastball outside, bringing the count to 1-0.
If you remember, Bernardini hit the ground ball to the pitcher earlier this inning. Should have been a double play, but Syracuse messed up the throw, miscommunication, and that pitch is down for ball 2.
Might see guys being a little rattled right now as the pitches that have found the strike zone. The Muckdogs hitters have had absolutely no problem corralling into the outfield. Might not challenging them a little bit more, so now we'll see how he handles this.
The 2-0 from Geis is fouled off by DeStefano, or Bernardini, I apologize.
Brings us to a 2-1 count. Again, these St. John's young kids, they love to swing the bat. 2-0 count there, obvious hitters count. Bernardini took advantage of it and gave it a good hack at that one. It's a little bit too far out of reach. Guys will come set and deliver the 2-1 pitch. 2 outs, Falcon on first. Ball is fouled off behind the plate, bringing us 2-2 in the third inning.
2s across the board.
Number 2 at the plate, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Geis came in a tough situation, did not respond well. Let's see if they can keep the inning going here. The 2-2, low, ball 3.
Good
Bernardini works the count full.
Definitely wanted it, but held up and works the count full. And now that'll allow Falcon to get a head start on this upcoming pitch.
If you can find a gap here, Falcons should score.
Good speed on first.
The pitch
inside.
inside.
High and inside as another walk will bring another Muckdog on base. The rally keeps going. 2-out rally just on and on and on as James Celta steps to the plate.
They don't want this inning to end, John. They love the third inning.
As much cushion as you can. You never know how these games go. Baseball, anything can happen.
Just a reminder, there is no mercy rule in these exhibition games or interleague games. So the Muckdogs can run this up, and we will be here all night.
As we see a Celta foul the ball off behind the plate, bringing us to an 0-1 count. Hopefully we don't see a case of a 30 to
Hopefully not.
game.
That'd be pretty
I
embarrassing.
don't think anybody would like to see that. Maybe Skip, but
I'm sure Skip would love it. Maybe we'll see a Skip at bat later if we get up 30.
as long as I'm not coding the game, I'm fine with that. As that pitch is going to be high and outside, bringing us again to 1-1.
I think you should go in there and take some hacks, John. I think you could catch one of these balls.
Well, not for nothing, but from what I've been seeing so far, I don't think I'm swinging the bat. I'm just going to try to work the count.
The 1-1 low end away to a Celta.
Geis obviously rattled. Don't believe he's inherited any of the runs yet. I believe they have all been charged to serve break, but these 2 runners on base are his. So unless he can find his way out of this jam, his ERA will be going up as Celta takes a nice hack at that one, drives it into center field.
Center fielder is underneath it. Shane Williams making the catch, and that'll end it. A huge inning for the Muckdogs. They bring 8 runs across, and they take an 8-2 lead into the 4th. Along with John, I am Mike Hayes. We'll be right back after this break.
Looking for a dining experience that's out of this world? Look no further than Alex's Place in Batavia, New York. Indulge your taste buds with the finest flavors in town, from their tender barbecue ribs to sizzling steaks cooked to perfection. Step into their welcoming atmosphere and let their friendly staff treat you like family. Whether it's a cozy dinner for 2 or a gathering of loved ones, they've got you covered. Thirsty? Well, their well-stocked bar serves up handcrafted cocktails, ice-cold brews, and an extensive wine selection to perfectly complement your meal. Join them today and experience the taste sensation that keeps our customers coming back for more. Are you ready for a thrilling experience that combines the excitement of horse racing with the allure of casino gambling? Look no further than Batavia Downs in Batavia, New York. Feel the thundering hooves and witness the adrenaline-pumping action of live harness racing at Batavia Downs. Join us in the grandstand as talented drivers and their magnificent horses compete for glory, creating unforgettable moments that will leave you on the edge of your seat. But the excitement doesn't stop there. Step into our vibrant casino where luck and fortune await. Join today and immerse yourself in the electrifying atmosphere of Batavia Downs. Looking for a place where craft beer meets culinary delight? Look no further than Eli Fish Brewing Company in Batavia, New York. At Eli Fish,
Welcome back to Dwyer Stadium. We have a new pitcher on the mound here in the fourth inning for the Muckdogs, and it is an unfamiliar face on the mound. You know him as a hitter, Josh Leedham, on the mound today.
Skip pulling out all the tricks. If the Julian Pichardo extra hitter was not the first thing or the 8-run third inning was the second thing, now we have a third thing to go over as Josh Leedham makes his first pitching appearance for the Muckdogs this year, firing a strike for an 0-1 count. Leedham usually sits in right field with an excellent glove and acts as our leadoff hitter, swiping 21 bags on the year right now. But, again, interleague games, anything can happen.
Anything can happen. As that one is grounded by Ryan Gonzalez to first, and Leedham gets over there. Nice athleticism by Josh Leedham, getting off the mound, covering the bag. We just said it, John. He's an athlete.
Quite possibly the best fielder on this team. He's going to do it whether he's in right field or on the mound. Nice play by Sean Ladd as well to scoop that ball and then flip it over to Leedham.
Leedham leads the team with 21 stolen bases. Usually the leadoff hitter for the Muckdogs, but let's see him on the bump today as he throws a strike in there. Leedham looking nice on the bump so far.
As we've seen across many times this year, Leedham has a hose in right field as he's had multiple assists from the outfield. And he is just firing that ball in there.
Firing fastballs.
For 0-2 count right now.
No fear from Josh Leedham throwing the ball right in there, and Syracuse doesn't know what to do with it right now. We have Jonathan Gonzalez down 0-2 right now. Leedham looked to put him away for his first strikeout of the season, and he misses just slow. Oh, no, the umpire rings him up.
The off-speed pitch.
He
Josh
rings him
Leedham
up. It looks like a
1, 2, 3. See
you later.
As Leedham records his first strikeout on the season.
Looked like a little bit of a change-up there. Now we have Chris Carson up. 2 quick outs for Josh Leedham, the outfielder, as he fires the first pitch in there for a strike. He is just firing heat in the zone right now.
Leedham taking advantage of this 6-run lead, being very comfortable on the mound and just straight up attacking every hitter that steps into the box so far. Fires a second pitch in there, just misses, appeared to be a strike.
Not sure where that one missed. Yeah, Skip is pulling out all the stops today, giving everyone work where they don't usually get it, as that pitch is foul
Carson
out of
absolutely
play.
sorted with a defensive swing there, fouls it off, brings the count to 1-2.
Very impressive here for Leedham.
Who knows, halfway into the season, Skip might have been saving a diamond in the rough, and we may add another starter to our rotation if Josh Leedham isn't careful enough.
Yeah, another one fouled off. They love using his bat, though. They probably don't want to take his bat out of the lineup.
But again, as I said earlier in the game, you do have a very deep outfield, so you
They
want
do.
to spread them around a little bit as he fires in a strike, high swung on, strike 3. A very impressive pitching. I'm sorry, I'm very excited for Josh Leedham.
Josh Leedham is elite. We'll be back for the top of the 5th, or bottom of the 4th. I'm sorry. Dogs are up 8-2. We'll be right back.
It's all about flavor. Their master brewers craft an exceptional selection of beers from hoppy IPAs to smooth, rich stouts. And the kitchen is no slouch either. Indulge in their delectable menu featuring mouth-watering burgers, tantalizing sandwiches, and fresh, crisp salads. So whether you're a craft beer enthusiast or a food lover searching for a new favorite spot, make Eli Fish Brewing Company your next destination. Discover the perfect blend of flavors, community, and unforgettable moments. Eli Fish Brewing Company, where craft beer and culinary delight unite. At Tompkins Community Bank, they believe in more than just banking. They believe in building relationships. Step into a world where you're more than just a number. Experience the personalized service and genuine care that sets us apart. From simple checking accounts to tailored business solutions, we have the products and expertise to meet your financial needs. But it doesn't stop there. We're invested in the communities we serve, supporting local businesses and making a difference where it matters most. Join the Tompkins family and discover a bank that treats you like a neighbor, because that's who we are. When duty calls, who will answer? Introducing the New York National Guard, the elite force.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a beautiful night here in Batavia, New York. The Muckdogs enter the bottom of the fourth inning with an 8-2 lead over the Syracuse Saltcats. We have the same pitcher on the mound here for Syracuse, MP Geis, looking to go for his second inning of work. He ended the last inning, but not before the Muckdogs scored 8, put up an 8-piece on the board. The Muckdogs will go with DeStefano, Hetherington, and Mortellaro as the first 3 batters of the inning. It looks like we got a new first base coach in Giuseppe Arcuri going to coach first.
Very interesting to see how MP Geis works this inning, now inheriting 0 runners on base, getting a clean slate. As he comes in, starts it off just like the last inning, firing a ball low and outside, scooped by the catcher for a 1-0 count.
Geis did come into a bad situation last inning with the bases loaded and only 1 out.
As far as that one there, just catches the outside corner for a 1-1 count.
DeStefano's flied out and got a single. That one caught a piece of the bat. It was over his head, but he left his bat up on his shoulder, and the ball found it. So that'll count as a foul ball.
Love to see it.
Got to get that bat down and teach you that one in T-ball.
Obviously, just went as planned by MP Geis.
Oh, yeah.
Totally went through with that the entire time. Any way you can get a strike, got to go for it. As he lines up and goes for the 1-2 count. Ball low and outside again, smothered again by Stewart. Stewart having a very nice game.
Awkward landing there for Geis. Seemed to slip off the mound a little bit.
The catcher for Syracuse, Kevin Stewart, is having
He is eating these balls up right now.
Has not allowed much behind him.
That one swung on and missed, but it gets away from the catcher.
Stewart
and
cannot find it. Swung on, wild pitch.
Is going to make it to
will
first.
Reach first on the wild pitch.
That'll bring up Kyle Hetherington, who has grounded out to first and then had a sacrifice fly RBI last inning. Lucky there for DeStefano as the ball got away from Stewart just as we were hyping him up. Lets one get past him and allows DeStefano to reach first. Now Hetherington, the first pitch, low, and it just gets away. And DeStefano's gonna go to second.
Not much there, but DeStefano took off as soon as it hit the ground.
It did not get far away.
Second base.
Good read there from DeStefano.
As we saw last inning with that ground ball to the pitcher that was not thrown over to second base, the Muckdogs take advantage of any errors in the field by the Saltcats, and we're going to see if they can do it again.
Great aggressive base running by the Muckdogs.
Hetherington, the Tully's hitman of the game, hoping to send everyone in the crowd home happy with a half-price tenders as he checks, swings it, and pops it up to first base. Obviously not happy as he slams the bat down. Corralled in by the first baseman, Ryan Gonzalez. And that'll bring us to 1 out in the inning with a runner on second.
Bryce Mortellaro will step up to the plate. He had an RBI single last inning, flew out to right in the second inning. Mortellaro, one of the Muckdogs' most steady hitters this season, has a runner on second in DeStefano looking to grab him home. First pitch low once again. Another nice play there by Kevin Stewart. Lots of balls low in the dirt. Stewart's, for the most part, doing a good job. A few have gotten away, but his job's pretty tough out there today. His pitchers are not helping him out behind the dish. And DeStefano's going to try to steal third, and he's going to get in there easily. Not a great throw from Stewart. And DeStefano with another stolen base, his second in the inning.
Ironically enough, have not seen any from him as he is 0 for 3 on the year. However,
Wow.
excellent jumps have allowed him to advance on the wild pitch and then swipe that bag there, putting him on third with 1 out, allowing the Muckdogs to get into sacrifice fly territory. Mortellaro
That's
just
a
needs
big
to put
steal.
the ball into the outfield. This will be a 9-2 game as DeStefano has definitely been showcasing his speed.
Mortellaro up 3-0. Does not get a green light, taken all away. That pitch is in there for a strike. Makes the count 3-1 with just 1 out. A ground ball up the middle here should score DeStefano as well.
Sun is starting to set here at Dwyer Stadium. Ball comes up and in. Bryce will take that and will walk to first base.
That'll bring up the big first baseman, Sean Ladd. Ladd up once again with ducks on the pond. Reached on an error his last plate appearance and came around to score. One of the 8 runs that the Muckdogs brought across. And the pitching coach is out here to talk to Geis right now. See what's going on with this control issue.
Again, as the sun sets and the shadows start to get cast in, will make it a little bit harder for these batters to read the ball out of the pitcher's hand. Light should be coming on here at Dwyer Stadium in the next inning and a half.
Yeah, it's blazing right now, especially for the lefties at the plate. They're going to be right in the corner of their eye. That sun is bright. Shadows in the outfield may make it tough for the outfielders as well on fly balls.
Nonetheless, runners on the corners for Sean Ladd. As long as he can avoid the double play ball, any ball put in play here should be able to score that runner from third. Ladd stands in as Geis delivers his first pitch after.
Ladd flies one out to right. Down the line. Is it going to stay in play? Yes, it will.
Both
Caught by the right
runners will
fielder.
tag as the runner from first base will advance to second.
DeStefano comes around to score, and another run for the Muckdogs. They take a 9-2 lead.
Excellent base running there by Mortellaro. While not the fastest runner on the team, with that ball deep in the right field corner, he takes advantage of it, tags up for first, and heads back into scoring position. Now for the newcomer, Justin Espinal.
Heads up base running there by Mortellaro, and a good piece of hitting by Sean Ladd just to get the ball in the outfield. Espinal takes the first pitch low and away for ball 1. Still just 1 out in the inning. Muckdogs looking to tack on a couple more runs. Give Syracuse a long bus ride home.
Believe it should be 2 outs in the inning as Hetherington did pop up to first. Espinal takes a nice cut at that one.
And that will be
flies it
3
to
outs.
right. That'll be the end of the 4th inning.
After 4 innings, the Muckdogs tack on another one. They lead 9-2 after 4. We'll come back after this. We'll see if our favorite player, Josh Leedham, is still on the mound.
Dedicated to protecting our great state and nation. Join the ranks of the brave men and women who proudly serve as the backbone of our defense. Train along the best, gaining skills that will last a lifetime. When disaster strikes, the National Guard is there, providing critical support and relief to our communities. Our dedication knows no bounds. From foreign soil to local streets, the New York National Guard stands ready to face any challenge, defending freedom and preserving peace. The New York National Guard, where heroes are made. Thirsty for the perfect beverage? Look no further than Right Beverage, the premier destination for all your drink needs. With a vast selection of beers, wines, spirits, and more, they have something to satisfy every taste and occasion. At Right Beverage, they promote responsible consumption because they care about you and your community. So quench your thirst with confidence. Choose Right Beverage, your trusted beverage partner. Visit their website or contact them at 585-502-0502 to explore exceptional selection of beverages. Right Beverage, raising the bar of refreshment.
Welcome back to Dwyer Stadium. As we start the 5th inning, the Muckdogs have a new pitcher on the mound. It is number 9, Tyler Gibson. Gibson has only gotten 1 inning of work in league play. He pitched 1 scoreless inning, gave up 1 hit, 1 walk. Has a clean ERA, though. Did he appear in any interleague games, John?
He has. He struggled a little bit, but I would definitely contribute that to the fact that he has not seen the field as much. Again, as I said earlier, with some of these hitters not getting constant play time, they can't find a groove. The same thing goes for some of these pitchers.
Yep.
On too many days of rest, you don't find the strike zone the same. You don't get a feel for your pitches sometimes. And I feel
Muckdogs have a loaded pitching staff. It's tough to get all the arms out there. About 20 pitchers on this team.
Yep. So now with a few interleague games in the past week and a half, you can see that Tyler Gibson hopefully is going to be falling into a groove now. Hopefully finds his way through this Salt Cat lineup.
Leading off is the Eli Fish K-Man, Matthew Stokes. He did strike out in the 2nd inning. 2 more strikeouts. And everyone in the crowd here is leaving with some Eli Fish coupons.
Gibson's first 2 pitches have found the same location way outside as the count is going to be brought to 2-0. Would love to see us finally hit on an Eli Fish K-Man, as we have failed to do so all year, partially being my fault.
Are you picking the K-Man, John?
I usually pick the K-Man,
no.
and I'm just not picking correctly.
This is my first pick of the year. Hopefully we're on to something. 2 more Ks to go.
Gonzalez swinging through that one, as it'll bring us to a 2-1 count, fouling it off. Gibson sets and loads outside.
And Stokes flies that one down the line, and it's going to get into foul territory. Long foul ball. Tough play there for Kyle Hetherington.
Hetherington running over into the wall and tarp. And
Yeah, it's a tough area. That tarp is not fun to run into.
Not at all. Especially in a game like this. Just want to prioritize
Yep.
your health. Get everyone out of here perfectly fine.
Biggest thing today is having no one get injured.
Will bring
Stokes.
Gonzalez into a 2-2 count. My apologies. This is
Oh, tough play there. Gets past Espinal, and it's a base hit for Stokes. He will reach first as Gibson gives up a lead-off base hit. That'll bring up the
calling
catcher.
The wrong batter at the plate. That is quite possibly the biggest jinx to the Eli Fish K-Man that I could have brought us.
It's all right, John. He would have still struck out the next 2 at-bats.
Hopefully I am on track now, as Kevin Stewart should be stepping into the plate.
Stewart having a nice game behind the dish so far. And did score one of the 2 runs for Syracuse in the 3rd inning with a double.
Gibson finding himself in the same territory that Dylan Kinney was struggling with, as he is allowing these hitters to get into hitter counts immediately, not firing first pitch.
And that one's ripped by Stewart down the line. That's going to drop for a base hit. The runner on first is going from first to
From a
third.
ball to left field. The runner will
He's
also
gonna get in.
advance to second on the throw. Setting up the Salt Cats. At
Good
second
base
and
running
third.
there for the Salt Cats. Stokes goes first to third, and on the throw to third, Stewart extends his single into a double.
That ball dying in shallow left field. Stokes with zero hesitation seeing that and took advantage as he went from first to third, setting up the leadoff man, Shane Williams.
Some early danger here for Syracuse. 2nd and 3rd, no outs. Top of the order up. Tyler Gibson has his work cut out for him today. First pitch to Shane Williams. Nice off-speed pitch in there for a strike. That was nice. Was that a curveball, I think?
It looks like it froze Williams at the plate. It might have been sitting fastball.
Gibson delivers the 0-1. Just outside. Another curveball, it looked like. Couldn't quite find the spot that the first one found. 1-1, 2nd and 3rd for Syracuse.
Gibson working with a 7-run lead, just has to attack these hitters. He'll trade a run for an out right now as he fires inside for a 2-1 count.
That's the big thing here, John. They just got to throw strikes when they have a lead like this.
Good defense behind you. They'll make the plays. They'll pick you up. So, again, just attack these hitters. And with a lead as large as the Muckdogs have right now, you do not mind trading in. Williams looks like he was tempted to swing, holds up as the ball comes just too far inside, and that will push the count to 3-1.
3-1 count here. Jared Reifogel on deck for Syracuse. As the 3-1 is high for ball 4. That'll bring up Reifogel with the bases loaded and no outs. Gibson struggling early here, has yet to record an out.
Struggling, but if there is any benefit to that, that does set up the force at a home plate along with the double play.
That is a good point. They can now turn 2 here, trade the run for 2 outs.
Wouldn't be surprised if you saw Gibson pitching this batter a little bit lower, trying to induce a ground ball here. First pitch as the breaking ball hits the dirt, ball 1.
And a good hitter on deck for Syracuse and Chris Holcraft, the Bonnie. Reifogel 0 for 1 today with a sac fly. The 1-0 is swung on and missed by Reifogel. Nice pitch there from Tyler Gibson. Evens the count at 1.
Gibson down, but not showing any restraint, fighting his way back, trying to get himself out of this jam right now.
Gibson sets and fires. Outside. Morillaro
Bryce
goes to
goes
pick it
for
off,
it.
and he throws it past the
Ill-advised
first
back
baseman
pick.
into the outfield. 1 run will score. The other runners will advance. Everyone advances. An error on Morillaro.
Williams at first not taking too large of a secondary lead. Bryce, for some reason, attempts to back pick him.
Not sure why he tried to throw that one. Nonetheless, the Muckdogs still have a 9-3 lead. Runners on second and third, no outs. The 2-1 from Gibson. Swung on and grounded to third. They're going to go home with it.
He
And
will apply
Morillaro
the
tags
tag.
him out. Nice play there by Espinal at third. The newcomer makes his first play as a Muckdog. Very heads-up play as the runner was running on contact. Saves a run.
Very poor base running there as he went on contact on a ground ball to third and was easily thrown out of the plate.
Great play there by Espinal. Heads-up baseball right there
As
from
we
the
said,
newcomer.
Defense picking up Gibson in the field, not only getting the first out of the inning, but now with a runner on first and third, that allows them to get back into double play territory. And with 1 ground ball, Gibson can work his way out of this jam with only 1 run against his name. Fires that ball in there for strike 1, getting ahead of this batter.
Holcraft had an RBI base hit his last time up and was then picked off, trying to go from second to third. That one, a big hack by Holcraft, fouled back.
Brings it to an OT count. 3-hole hitter on this team. Holcraft definitely a dangerous presence at the plate. But Gibson's showing no fear as he's working at him right away, putting him into an 0-2 count. Coming set and delivering the pitch. Runner on first takes off, pitches outside, and there will be no throw as Jared Reifogel will take second. And
The
then just as
1-2.
I talk, that double play that I was speaking of has now
Double
been
play is
probably
now out.
eliminated.
Holcraft swings and grounds that one softly to short.
Third base takes
Espinal
charge, and the throw is going to go
throw
by the
in the
first
dirt,
baseman, which will allow
and
the
they're going to
second
go home with
runner
it, and
home.
he's out at the plate. The runner on second tries to advance from third to home on the missed throw at first, but a great play there by Sean Ladd to get him out at the plate. Nice throw by Ladd.
Tough throw there that Sean Ladd could not corral for the out at first, but an excellent recovery to track it down, spin, and gun the runner out at home.
1 run did score on the play, however. Is it now a 9-4 game? It should be. Murdoch grounds it to second. Easy play there by
Kerrigan will corral that, throw it on the first, and that'll get Gibson out of the inning with minimal damage and only 2 runs scored.
Thank you. We'll be right back for the bottom of the 5th. Let's get these Muckdog bats going.
Looking for a dining experience that's out of this world? Look no further than Alex's Place in Batavia, New York. Indulge your taste buds with the finest flavors in town, from their tender barbecue ribs to sizzling steaks cooked to perfection. Step into their welcoming atmosphere and let their friendly staff treat you like family. Whether it's a cozy dinner for 2 or a gathering of loved ones, they've got you covered. Thirsty? Well, their well-stocked bar serves up handcrafted cocktails, ice-cold brews, and an extensive wine selection to perfectly complement your meal. Join them today and experience the taste sensation that keeps our customers coming back for more. Are you ready for a thrilling experience that combines the excitement of horse racing with the allure of casino gambling? Look no further than Batavia Downs in Batavia, New York. Feel the thundering hooves and witness the adrenaline-pumping action of live harness racing at Batavia Downs. Join us in the grandstand as talented drivers and their magnificent horses compete for glory, creating unforgettable moments that will leave you on the edge of your seat. But the excitement doesn't stop there. Step into our vibrant casino where luck and fortune await. Join today and immerse yourself in the electrifying atmosphere of Batavia Downs.
Welcome back to Batavia Muckdog Baseball. Bottom of the fifth inning here, we have the same pitcher for Syracuse. The Muckdogs lead it 9-4. The bats have been hot. And it looks like we have a pinch hitter. Oh, no, we have Kerrigan up for the Muckdogs. Cam Kerrigan takes the first pitch for a strike. Kerrigan looking to get him started here. 8 runs scored in the third, 1 in the fourth. That ball misses low in the dirt for ball 1. A 1-1 count on Kerrigan. Geis in his third inning of work. Kerrigan follows that one back. 1-2. That ball hopefully did not hit anybody. And that one is ripped by Kerrigan out to left field. That one is going to be caught by the left fielder, Jared Reifogel, with the play. And that will bring up Caleb Rodriguez, the shortstop, who came around to score in the third inning and flew out to center in the second. The first pitch to Rodriguez is outside for ball 1. Just a reminder, some upcoming games here in Batavia. Tomorrow night, we are back against Elmira for Thunderstick night from Tiny Piney as Rodriguez rips a single. And a nice piece of hitting there by Caleb. Rips that one right up the middle. And that will bring us to the top of the order. Chad Falcon back up. You hear the Falcon noises. He's 2 for 2 on the day with a couple of base hits and a run scored. Falcon looking to move Rodriguez over. Rodriguez, good speed. They look to pick him off, but he gets back safely. Rodriguez does have pretty good speed over there on first as that ball is low and away. Rodriguez with 6 stolen bases so far this season. Definitely a threat to roll. The 1-0 to Chad Falcon. And Rodriguez goes. And it's a close play at second. And he's in there. Gets under the tag. Nice jump there by Caleb Rodriguez to beat the throw into second. And he moves into scoring position. As we were talking about, Caleb Rodriguez has some great speed over there. Falcon ahead in the count, 2-0. 1 out in the inning. That ball just misses outside, and Falcon is up 3-0. Geis looking like he's struggling to find the zone once again. The 3-0. Let's see if they give him the green light. They look Rodriguez back. He is definitely in the head of MP Geis right now. Always a threat on the bases. 3-0. Finds the outside corner for a strike. Falcon taking all the way there. as we have a 3-1 count, 1 out. Rodriguez on second. Base hit should score him with his speed. Geis sets. Rodriguez a nice lead. And Geis misses for ball 4, and Falcon will be on first base. First and second with 1 out now for the Muckdogs, as Chad Falcon has gotten on base all 3 plate appearances he has seen today. And that will bring up the center fielder, Christian Bernardini, with runners on first and second, only 1 out in the inning.
Excellent game for Falcon. As we said in the first inning, the on-base percentage is not much higher than the average. We'd like to see him work the counts more and walk, and he's definitely done so today, so it's great to see that.
Rodriguez on the move.
Both
Once
runners
again,
will take
the throw to third, and they got him at third. Oh, that was a close play, but they throw it away. I don't know what Syracuse is doing.
Falcon will take
Falcon
third.
takes
He's
third.
rounding.
The third baseman tried to throw the ball back to the pitcher. The pitcher wasn't paying attention, and Chad Falcon, with heads-up base running, goes from first to third on the play. However, Caleb Rodriguez was gunned down trying to steal.
Very, very interesting decision by Jay Murdoch to toss that ball.
Not sure what Syracuse is doing out there in the field. Some really, really interesting plays.
So this will put runner on third base now for Christian Bernardini.
Falcon on third with 2 outs. Bernardini ahead 1-0 in the count now.
Syracuse's defense has come back to bite them as the next pitch is delivered again outside.
And that one,
but it catches
oh.
the corner, and it's
Wow.
going to be called strike number 2.
And the 1-1 from Geis sets and delivers.
Nice working from the windup, as that ball is going to be a little bit low breaking pitch.
Bernardini looking really good. Only been with the Muckdogs for about a week or so, but has put up some great numbers. Looks really comfortable here in a Batavia uniform. That one is low for ball 4. That will be ball 4 for Bernardini. Good at bat there for Christian, as we now have runners on first and third, with James Acelta coming to the plate with 2 outs in the inning.
Now, all 3 of these St. John's commits that have come in, all of them came in a little bit later than some of the other players, but all of them have come in and really stepped up and contributed.
They look good. St. John's should have a good team this year, it looks
100%.
like.
100%. First pitch delivered to Acelta is going to be high and inside for ball 1. Falcon coming in, playing several positions across the field, whether it be the outfield, stepping into first base when Sean Ladd went down with an injury, or pitching for us. And then not playing today, Adam Agressi has been the life and soul of this hot batting lineup. Next pitch comes in, it's going to be low and outside for ball 2. Agressi came in and has been red hot with the bat ever since he appeared. And then again, Bernardini, who has only been here about a week and a half, definitely provided another spark plug to this offense. Pickoff attempt at first is not going to get him as Bernardini slides back in. 2-0 count for DeSalta, definitely working with his advantage right now.
You may see Bernardini's speed here. He could try to steal, and he does.
Takes off, just as you say, hit and run.
And that ball's put in play, but he's good. Is it going to get down? No, it is caught by the right fielder, Christopher Carson, with a nice play there, saving a couple runs. And the Muckdogs will end the 5th inning with a 9-4 lead. They look to end this game strong. We'll be right back right after this.
Looking for a place where craft beer meets culinary delight? Look no further than Eli Fish Brewing Company in Batavia, New York. At Eli Fish, it's all about flavor. Their master brewers craft an exceptional selection of beers, from hoppy IPAs to smooth, rich stouts. And the kitchen is no slouch either. Indulge in their delectable menu featuring mouth-watering burgers, tantalizing sandwiches, and fresh, crisp salads. So whether you're a craft beer enthusiast or a food lover searching for a new favorite spot, make Eli Fish Brewing Company your next destination. Discover the perfect blend of flavors, community, and unforgettable moments. Eli Fish Brewing Company, where craft beer and culinary delight unite. At Tompkins Community Bank, they believe in more than just banking. They believe in building relationships. Step into a world where you're more than just a number. Experience the personalized service and genuine care that sets us apart. From simple checking accounts to tailored business solutions, we have the products and expertise to meet your financial needs. But it doesn't stop there.
Welcome back to the Muckdogs broadcast live on the Batavia Muckdogs YouTube channel. Along with my color commentator, John King, I am Mike Hayes. The Muckdogs take a 9-4 lead into the top of the 6th inning, and they have a new pitcher on the mound. Thomas Blades will enter the game for the Muckdogs. John, what do you got on Blades?
Blades, 5 appearances so far this year. He's worked 4 in the third. He has 5 strikeouts compared to his only 2 walks. He definitely gets ahead. He attacks hitters. The only problem is he falls ahead, and some of these pitches are a little bit hittable, as seen by his 6.23 ERA. But when he is on, and has some nasty stuff.
Nice for Blades to get some work here. So the first pitch is belted down the right field line, and a nice play there.
Excellent way
by
make that catch.
Kyle Hetherington with a nice running catch down the right field line for a quick 1 out. 1 pitch, 1 out, and that'll bring up Ryan Gonzalez.
Can't ask for a more effective outing than that. Love to come in, attack the hitter, like I said, right away, and he gets an out on the very first pitch.
The first pitch to Gonzalez is low for ball 1.
There, as it's going to push the count to 1-0.
Blades sets with the 1-0 and fires outside for ball 2. Good for Blades to get some work today. Does not get a lot of work in the league games, so a nice opportunity for Blades to show what he's got. Down 2-0 here to Gonzalez. That one's ripped to first base. Nice play there by Sean Ladd, and he takes it to the bag himself for the out. 2 quick outs for Thomas Blades.
Very effective outing right now by the back end of this Muckdogs bullpen. We'd love to see them coming in and helping. They can keep this lead.
This will bring up Jonathan Gonzalez. Gonzalez walked and struck out so far today. See if Blades can get a quick win here. Maybe he'll come out for another inning of work. That one's just outside for ball 1. 1-0 to Jonathan Gonzalez, the extra hitter today.
His Muckdogs pitching staff is extremely deep with almost close to 20 pitchers on the roster. As Blades fires it in there. Caleb Rodriguez will field the ball. It's short, fired on the first.
Nice play there.
Out.
A quick 1-2-3 inning for Thomas Blades. Made it look easy out there. As we go to the bottom of the 6th, the Muckdogs 9, Syracuse 4.
We're invested in the communities we serve, supporting local businesses and making a difference where it matters most. Join the Tompkins family and discover a bank that treats you like a neighbor, because that's who we are. When duty calls, who will answer? Introducing the New York National Guard, the elite force dedicated to protecting our great state and nation. Join the ranks of the brave men and women who proudly serve as the backbone of our defense. Train along the best, gaining skills that will last a lifetime. When disaster strikes, the National Guard is there, providing critical support and relief to our communities. Our dedication knows no bounds. From foreign soil to local streets, the New York National Guard stands ready to face any challenge, defending freedom and preserving peace. The New York National Guard, where heroes are made. Thirsty for the perfect beverage? Look no further than Right Beverage, the premier destination for all your drink needs. With a vast selection of beers, wines, spirits, and more, they have something to satisfy every taste and occasion. At Right Beverage, they promote responsible consumption because they care about you and your community. So quench your thirst with confidence. Choose Right Beverage, your trusted beverage partner. Visit their website or contact them at 585-502-0502 to explore exceptional selection of beverages. Right Beverage, raising the bar of refreshment.
Welcome back to the Batavia Muckdogs broadcast. As we head to the bottom of the 6th inning here, we have a new pitcher for the Saltcats. It is actually their assistant coach, Joe DeGroot. DeGroot is a lefty, stands at 5'9", 200 pounds, and he is a senior at Russell Sage College, the school actually where my cousin just committed to play soccer. Shout out to Peter Martellata. DeGroot is a coach, so I guess we'll see how this one goes. And starting off the inning for the Muckdogs is, it looks like a pinch hit. Oh, it's going to be Matt DiStefano, number 45, leading off the inning against Joe DeGroot. DiStefano reached a couple times, had a couple of stolen bases today as well, as he takes the first pitch up and away for ball 1.
Very aggressive base running by DiStefano in the last time that he was on base.
DiStefano definitely making an impact today.
Takes that pitch inside, going to run the count 2-0.
Scored a couple runs already. DiStefano really showing out in this interleague game. DeGroot throws the 2-0, and that one's followed back by DiStefano, making the count 2-1. Don't really know much about Joe DeGroot besides that he's a coach. And he's a lefty as all. DiStefano fires one just over the shortstop's head, and that'll drop in there for a base hit. Matt DiStefano keeps the hot hitting going with a solid single. And that'll bring out Kyle Hetherington with a man on first and nobody out.
Hetherington going lefty-lefty here. Again, our Tully's hitman of the game. We are still waiting on his
waiting.
first hit, hoping that we can send everyone home here on tonight's Faith and Family Night here at Dwyer Stadium home with a coupon for half off Tully's Good Times Chicken Tenders.
Takes the first pitch outside. He does have an RBI, even though he does not have a hit. It was a sacrifice fly.
That ball up very solid and hit it to right field, almost left, but unfortunately was corralled in.
The fans want a hit.
This
This one will not be a hit, as it's popped up to the first baseman and caught by Chris Holcraft as Hetherington is retired. And that'll bring up the catcher, Bryce Mortellaro. Mortellaro having a nice game today. Got on base a couple of times. All the Muckdogs are really having good games today. I think everybody has reached and even scored a run.
Everybody's been adding their own contribution, whether it be defensively, at-bat, or pitching-wise. Bryce, first pitch swinging. He's going to pop that one up. Third baseman will take charge.
Oh!
Runs it, but makes the catch. Almost ending in catastrophe, but he brings it in, and Bryce will pop out on the very first pitch.
The Syracuse defense is looking awfully shaky out here, John. I don't know what these guys are doing. He made the play, but he made it look a lot harder than it should have.
Hopefully getting those yips out before their next league game.
I hope so. Here's Sean Ladd, the big first baseman. Had an RBI earlier in the game on a sacrifice fly. DeGroot with a pickoff, and they got him. Oh, no, they're going to call a balk. They're going to call a balk on DeGroot as he made a pickoff attempt to first base.
Not happy, arguing his case.
He is not happy at all, and he is a coach, so I wouldn't be shocked if he really fires it up here and gets thrown out.
If he gets ejected here, what are we putting this under? Ejection under coach? Pitcher, Mike.
I'm not sure. I don't know how you score that one.
Very hot. The move definitely had DiStefano.
He was out, but DiStefano will go to second on the box. So now a runner in scoring position for Sean Ladd. Ladd, the first pitch is low for ball 1. Yeah, DiStefano definitely got caught on that one. Got bailed out by the umpire calling a balk.
Very, very quick move. You can only imagine that might take away the aggressiveness in DiStefano's approach now. Slide step
that
here.
One is
Ladd's going to fire down to third base.
And that one will get over in time to the first baseman. The Muckdogs do not score a run in the inning, but they do carry a 5-run lead into the 7th. We will be right back after these sponsors.
Looking for a dining experience that's out of this world? Look no further than Alex's Place in Batavia, New York. Indulge your taste buds with the finest flavors in town, from their tender barbecue ribs to sizzling steaks cooked to perfection. Step into their welcoming atmosphere and let their friendly staff treat you like family. Whether it's a cozy dinner for two or a gathering of loved ones, they've got you covered. Thirsty? Well, their well-stocked bar serves up handcrafted cocktails, ice-cold brews, and an extensive wine selection to perfectly complement your meal. Join them today and experience the taste sensation that keeps our customers coming back for more. Are you ready for a thrilling experience that combines the excitement of horse racing with the allure of casino gambling? Look no further than Batavia Downs in Batavia, New York. Feel the thundering hooves and witness the adrenaline-pumping action of live harness racing at Batavia Downs. Join us in the grandstand as talented drivers and their magnificent horses compete for glory, creating unforgettable moments that will leave you on the edge of your seat. But the excitement doesn't stop there. Step into our vibrant casino where luck and fortune await. Join today and immerse yourself in the electrifying atmosphere of Batavia Downs. Looking for a place where craft beer meets culinary delight? Look no further than Eli Fish.
Welcome back to Dwyer Stadium. The sun is setting, the lights are on, and we are headed to the top of the 7th inning. Thomas Blades still on the mound after a quick 6th inning where he set them down 1-2-3.
No reason to take them out, burn through this bullpen.
No reason.
9-4 lead.
Leading off for Syracuse will be Christopher Carson, the right fielder. He's 0 for 2 on the day. It'll be the bottom of the order with Carson, Stokes, and Stewart to face against Thomas Blades.
Hoping to see the same exact success from Blades going 1-2-3 in this inning.
And he shows bunt, and it's going to be a foul ball.
Fouled.
Interesting approach there from Carson, laying down the bunt on the first pitch of the inning. Shout out to Johnny Muckdog getting the fans into the game, throwing some free T-shirts out here at Dwyer Stadium.
Johnny Muckdog, the #1 hype man in the PGCBL, will be sorely missed the next couple of days while he's attending a wedding back home, but will be replaced by our amazing intern, Chicken Nick.
If you have a chance to get out here tomorrow night to see Chicken Nick, you will not be disappointed. I know he will bring it. He will bring the energy.
As Carson swings on that one, brings the count to 1-2. Blades working just like last inning, attacking these guys.
And that one's fouled off by Carson. Count remains 1-2. Tomorrow night is also Tiny Piney Thunderstick night. Shout out to Tiny Piney for being a proud sponsor of the Muckdogs. They'll be giving out free Thundersticks as Blades fires one grounded to second base. And Kerrigan with a nice play there as Blades records the first out of the inning.
And very encouraging to see Kerrigan working that second base position.
He looks really solid out there today.
Problems.
And here is the K-Man of the day, Eli Fish K-Man.
Matthew Stokes, as I will say correctly this time. Hopefully we can get some better luck with this at bat.
The first pitch is in there for a strike. He does have one strikeout already on the day. And the fans would be quite happy with a strikeout here.
Very dominant presence in Thomas Blade as he's working the counts with no problems at this point as he fires the ball a little bit high for ball one.
The 1-1 to Stokes. This is a big at-bat for the fans. Nice swing and a miss. Good pitch there by Blades.
Blades just pumping that fastball in there, working the corners.
He is firing. The 1-2 to Stokes is low and away.
Went outside, tried to catch him off with the off-speed pitch.
Almost got him to chase.
Stokes wanted it, but held up at the very end.
2-2. Blades looking for the strikeout here. Fires just high, and the count will run full. to Matthew Stokes, the shortstop. Beautiful night here, John. Weather is holding up.
Sunset is looking great as Blades comes set and fires the 3-2 pitch. It will be smacked into right field. Soft one.
Nice catch there by Hetherington. Routine fly ball, and that'll bring up Kevin Stewart, the catcher. Stewart has scored twice on the day, actually. Probably the best player so far for the Saltcats. Doing a nice job behind the dish as well as the first pitch is high.
Can't be corralled by
For ball
Bordolaro.
one.
Brings back to the backstop, and this will bring us to 1-0. Blades extremely impressive in this outing so far. 5 up, 5 down, looking to make 2 straight innings where he retires the side in order.
Looking really good today. Maybe they can keep him out there for a few games this week. Get him in a little groove. As that one catches the outside corner for a strike. Nice fastball there from Blades. Nobody on base. 2 outs. The 1-1 low for ball 2. And the count runs to 2-1. After tomorrow night, the Muckdogs will be home on Tuesday for guaranteed win night as Blades fires low again. Guaranteed win night. If the Muckdogs lose and you are in attendance, your ticket will be good for another game this year because we are so confident that we are going to win.
Excellent promotion, especially when you're running up against a team. I believe we're playing Elmira that night, correct? As the fastball
yes.
catches the outside
Good
corner
pitch
again.
there.
Big divisional rivalry between Elmira and Batavia.
Oh, yeah. I don't
Obviously
think our
last-
owner, Robbie Nichols, knows who to root for.
No, but obviously last year in the West Division.
Nice pitch there by Blades. John, we'll continue hyping this game up next inning.
Yes, sir.
End of the top of the 7th. Muckdogs still hold on to a 9-4 lead. Impressive outing from Thomas Blades.
Brewing Company in Batavia, New York. At Eli Fish, it's all about flavor. Their master brewers craft an exceptional selection of beers from hoppy IPAs to smooth, rich stouts. And the kitchen is no slouch either. Indulge in their delectable menu featuring mouth-watering burgers, tantalizing sandwiches, and fresh, crisp salads. So whether you're a craft beer enthusiast or a food lover searching for a new favorite spot, make Eli Fish Brewing Company your next destination. Discover the perfect blend of flavors, community, and unforgettable moments. Eli Fish Brewing Company, where craft beer and culinary delight unite. At Tompkins Community Bank, they believe in more than just banking. They believe in building relationships. Step into a world where you're more than just a number. Experience the personalized service and genuine care that sets us apart. From simple checking accounts to tailored business solutions, we have the products and expertise to meet your financial needs.
Welcome back to Batavia, New York. We just had a very nice 7th inning stretch performance by Jenny Muckdog and company. They sang their hearts out for the 7th inning stretch. Take me out to the ball game. And we come back here. We still have Joe DeGroot on the mound for the Saltcats, working on his pickoff move, making sure he doesn't balk again. And for the Muckdogs, it looks like we are going to have Espinal, Kerrigan, and Rodriguez, the bottom of the order, starting off this inning.
Bottom of the order is definitely put in some work, though, especially
They are.
Caleb Rodriguez. I believe he's 2 for 3 on the
He
day
is.
so far.
Scored a couple runs.
Never know who's going to carry this lineup through a game. It can always come from either the top, the heart of the order, or the bottom of the order. There's always
We're a
someone
very
stepping
deep
up.
team, hitting and pitching. Very deep team. And let's get it going here. Bottom of the 7th. First pitch to Espinal, fired down to third base. It's going to be a tough play, and he make the play. Nice play there by the third baseman.
Unfortunately, the at-bat ended in just one pitch, but that was the first time that we got to see Espinal from the
That
right
is.
side of the plate, as he's been facing nothing but righties this game. However, we now get to see his newcomer counterpart, Cam Kerrigan, face a lefty with a first at-bat this game. Kerrigan again, very solid in the field so far and has showed some prowess with the bat this game. Would love to see it carrying forward.
Has a single and a walk so far today as the first pitch is in there for a strike. The 0-1 inside. Kerrigan just gets out of the way of that one.
DeGroot, I don't know if it's the arm slap, but with some of these righties, he's missing very far
He is.
inside, coming close to clipping a few of them sometimes.
He has an awkward throwing motion out there. Kind of short arms the ball a little bit as he throws one way outside. Again, this is a assistant coach for Syracuse, not a player. But he's holding his own out there. That one looked like it was going outside, but Kerrigan swings, gets a piece, and follows it off into the Syracuse dugout. Hopefully no one got hit by that baseball. And he fires outside. The count runs full. DeGroot looking like he cannot find the zone. I don't think he's really throwing a strike. The two that he swung at have been foul
like
balls.
Possesses that strikeout pitches. He delivers right there, a little bit high, and it's going to be ball 4.
Nice at bat from Kerrigan.
Walks and reaches first.
That'll bring up Caleb Rodriguez, who is having a great game today. Scored a run, a couple of hits. Let's see if he can keep the bat hot. Rodriguez playing shortstop today with the arrival of Espinal. First pitch in there for a strike.
Score might be 9-4, but ever since that explosion in the third inning for 8 runs, the Muckdogs bats have gone a little bit quiet, not really threatening. Game pace has picked up a lot too as this game is moving on. That ball being high and outside for ball 1.
Rodriguez, a senior at Keene University, stands at 5'10". The 1-1 from DeGroot is fouled off by Rodriguez. And a lucky little kid is going to get that foul ball and make his day. Maybe see Kerrigan try and steal a base here. Not sure if he has good speed or not.
Again, first time seeing him this year, so we are still learning along with the audience. That pitch is going to be inside. Run the count to 2-2.
DeGroot trying to drop some curveballs in here. It does not look like he can find the off-speed pitches.
It appears he does not possess the velocity or the nasty junk stuff to put away the Kerrigan.
Kerrigan on the move, but it's fouled off. As we were just talking about, looks like Kerrigan, he was moving pretty good there.
He was. Can only wonder if it was a hit-and-run design or
may have been.
If he was looking to steal second base.
Maybe we'll see him in motion here again as Rodriguez in a 2-2 count with 1 out. Could see him on the move.
DeGroot may have that nasty pickoff move, but it was perceived as a balk last inning as he throws over the first here. Kerrigan
and they
just
pick
gets
him
caught
off.
lollygagging, picked off at first.
A nasty pickoff move there by Joe DeGroot. This time no balk was called, and Carrington is going to be out with
Not
a
sure if
pickoff.
Kerrigan got mid-hop in his secondary lead, but he absolutely froze on the throw over, and it was an easy tag for first baseman Ryan Gonzalez there. Now with 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs, we are 1 pitch away from bringing us back into the top of the 8th.
And that one's fouled off by Rodriguez to stay alive. No one on base now for Batavia.
I'll tell you, the next person that does get on base needs to be aware of that pickoff move by DeGroot.
Yes.
It is obviously messing with the base running heads of the Batavia Muckdogs.
DeGroot sets for the 2-2. And he fires. Oh, and he catches the inside corner with the curveball. And Caleb Rodriguez caught looking. That will end the 7th inning. No runs for the Muckdogs there, but they do still lead 9-4. We will go to the 8th inning when we return.
It doesn't stop there. We're invested in the communities we serve, supporting local businesses and making a difference where it matters most. Join the Tompkins family and discover a bank that treats you like a neighbor, because that's who we are. When duty calls, who will answer? Introducing the New York National Guard, the elite force dedicated to protecting our great state and nation. Join the ranks of the brave men and women who proudly serve as the backbone of our defense. Train along the best, gaining skills that will last a lifetime. When disaster strikes, the National Guard is there, providing critical support and relief to our communities. Our dedication knows no bounds. From foreign soil to local streets, the New York National Guard stands ready to face any challenge, defending freedom and preserving peace. The New York National Guard, where heroes are made. Thirsty for the perfect beverage? Look no further than Wright Beverage, the premier destination for all your drink needs, with a vast selection of beers, wines.
Welcome back, fans, for the top of the 8th inning. A new pitcher in for the Muckdogs is Eric Swansicki, the local kid out of Lancaster, New York, attends Lemoyne College, going into his sophomore season. He's 5'11", 190-pound right-hand throwing pitcher, and looking to get some work in here today. Has made a few appearances in league games, and I believe also in interleague games as well. Looking to get some work for Swansicki here today.
Sicky's got some good stuff. Not a strikeout pitcher. He does not blow the ball by you. He's definitely a pitch-to-contact hitter, so you're going to have to get your fielders behind you to pick him up. But as we've seen so far in this game, the Batavia Muckdogs defense has done an excellent job of doing so for their pitching staff.
And it's going to be a pinch hitter here for Syracuse. He's wearing number 24, and there is no 24 on the roster. So I am not sure who this hitter is.
So unfortunately, in these interleague games, sometimes you will get these mystery men, and now this mystery man is down 0 for 1. Same
Nice
exact
pitch.
same exact location, and Swansicki is up 0-2 in the count on the mystery man.
The mystery man looking to fight here. Swansicki to no name.
Low and outside, it's going to be ball 1. Tried to get him to chase.
If we figure out who this player is, we will let you know. Not sure where he found this jersey.
Swansicki from the windup goes 1-2 outside again. Trying to get a chase.
The 2-2 from Swansicki. Outside 3-2.
All 5 pitches to the at-bat right now have been outside. 2 of them caught the outside corner with fastball. Worked it to 0-2, but since then he has missed badly on the outside. Wind up full count again outside.
And he works a walk.
Low as he will walk the mystery man onto first base.
He was pinch hitting there for Shane Williams, the leadoff hitter. So that'll bring up Jared Reifogel, the man on first. He may have speed. He may not. We are not sure.
We are not sure of his number. We are not sure of his name. We are not sure whether he possesses the speed to grab second base. But we are sure that Eric Swansicki is getting that first pitch strike over in both of these at-bats.
He is firing the fastball in, and he fires the 0-1. That's going to be a laced out to right. Hetherington, nice play. Tries to get the runner on first from before he could tag up, but couldn't get it in time. Nonetheless, a nice play there by Kyle Hetherington for the first out of the inning.
Again, Swansicki, a pitch-to-contact hitter, but we have a solid defense backing him up.
That'll bring up the Bonnie Chris Holcraft. Had an RBI single earlier and reached on an error. Runner on first does not have too big a lead. Swansicki fires low.
Again, Holcraft possessing a nice at-bat. Having a great season so far. OPS of 868. Slugging percentage of 480.
That one's low and away for ball 2.
When he gets a hold of the ball, he can tattoo it as he's possessed an extra base hit of each variety, a double, a triple, and a home run on the year. Stepping in, trying to get the Salt Cats back into this game.
What else would you expect from a Bonnie, John? They can rake. And the runner goes from first. Not a great throw by Bryce. The runner almost comes off the bag, but he stays on, and he will be safe at second with a stolen base. Again, not sure who is on first base. Now he's on second base, though.
Not the best jump. Bryce had him. Unfortunately, throw was a little bit low, and that allowed the runner to get right behind the tag and slide in there to second. Now, Siki again attacking that outside corner, just a little bit too far outside, and that'll push the count into 3-1.
Swinsiki's got to focus on the batter here. Don't let the runner on second distract him. Throw strikes as he misses for ball 4, up and away. And that'll put runners on first and second with only 1 out in the inning.
Gets rid of a dangerous hitter in Holcraft, put him on first, but it also allows them to get back into double play territory. And if we can get a ground ball here, that'll put us out of this top of the 8th.
This will bring up Jay Murdoch. Has a couple walks so far today. Swinsicki with runners on, fires a first pitch strike in there past Murdoch. A nice fastball there from Swinsicki.
You got to think if you're Syracuse, Swinsicki has been attacking that outside corner first pitch with his fastball. It's got to get to the point where you might be sitting on it first pitch if it continues.
He stays on that outside corner.
Fouls it off, though, and it is now down to an 0-2 count.
Swinsicki showing real consistency with the location of his pitches.
Murdoch
Staying
also
outside. Swinsicki fires though too. High over the head of Murdoch for ball 1. 1 out here. The Muckdogs looking for a double play to get out of the inning. Again, they lead 9-4.
We apologize. We finally have a name of the mystery man on second. It is Ben Junker, apparently.
Ben Jonker with a stolen base.
And Siki again outside corner, but it is fouled off down the right field line.
Murdoch fighting here, staying alive, the second baseman. Swinsicki looking for a ground ball here.
Murdoch 12 strikeouts on the year. See if we can add another one.
Swinsicki fires, and that one is skied high in the sky. And that's going to be caught by Caleb Rodriguez.
Fortunately, the infield fly rule was in effect if anything went wrong, but Rodriguez corrals it, and that'll bring us to 2 outs in the inning.
That'll bring up Jacob Caruso, who is 0 for 2 on the day. Thank you. 2 outs here, first and second. Swinsicki trying to get out of this jam.
Buys that one a little bit high. It looks like Caruso was coming up ready to swing as he shifted his hips there. Thankfully held back the bat and is going to go into a 1-0 count.
That one's fouled off into the Syracuse bullpen once again. Evens the count at 1.
Siki has really fought this inning. If he can get out of it unscathed, that would be a huge showing for him.
Swinsicki looking to string some nice appearances together here. Middle of the season, become a reliable arm down the stretch.
Can never have too many bullpen arms, especially in this league. Plays so many games back to back to back. You always got to have a fresh arm ready.
They've used now 5 pitchers today, the Muckdogs have. They've all looked very good, showing their stuff.
Big shout out to Thomas Blades. Stellar showing from him. 6 up, 6 down.
Thomas Blades looked very solid out there.
As did Swinsicki as he gets into another 2-strike count, pushing these Saltcats back up against the wall.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Muckdogs up by 5, 2 men on base. Swinsicki sets and fires, and that's grounded to shortstop. Rodriguez flips it to second base. Nice play by Kerrigan, and the Muckdogs get out of the jam. Nice job there by Swinsicki. No harm, no foul. We'll be back for the bottom of the 8th. Muckdogs look to protect the lead. They're up 9-4.
Spirits and more, they have something to satisfy every taste and occasion. At Wright Beverage, they promote responsible consumption because they care about you and your community. So quench your thirst with confidence. Choose Right Beverage, your trusted beverage partner. Visit their website or contact them at 585-502-0502 to explore exceptional selection of beverages. Right Beverage, raising the bar of refreshment.
Welcome back to Batavia. As we head to the bottom of the 8th inning, Muckdogs lead it 9-4 over the Syracuse Saltcats. Leading off for your Batavia Muckdogs is the fan favorite, Chad Falcon. And it looks like DeGroot is still on the bump as the first pitch misses low and outside for ball one.
9-4 game. Don't want to burn the bullpen too much. Plus, he's done an excellent job keeping these guys at bay.
Some news here. We have currently Josh Leedham is in line for the win. If the Muckdogs can hold this lead, that would be great for Josh to add to his already stacked resume. As Falcon lines one out to right, or out to left field, I apologize. And it's caught by the left fielder for the first out of the inning. Nice play there by Jared Reifogel. And this will bring up Christian Bernardini, who's having a great game. Another newcomer here for the Muckdogs. Looking at a few more insurance runs before the 9th inning. Will be interesting to see if they leave Swensicki out there or if they bring a new arm in to close this thing out. As that one is in there for a strike to Bernardini.
But with the news of this being Josh Leedham's first pitching win as the Batavia Muckdog, it would come on the cusp of him scoring his 50th run as the ball is grounded to shortstop, thrown over to first, and
he pulls
the
his
first
foot.
baseman off the bag, and it is going to be Bernardini safe at first on an error by the shortstop.
Tough play there for this first baseman, just unable to keep his foot on the bag. But good job running it out by Christian Bernardini. That's why you always run it out. You never know a play like that will happen. And that'll bring up James Acelto, the runner on first base, and one out.
As I was saying, just in this last game, Josh Leedham scored his 50th career run as a Muckdog. So now to tally on his first professional win.
We'll have to add a win onto his playing card when we make it.
Heck of a week for Josh Leedham. 0-1 count to Acelto here. Back pick from the catcher is unsuccessful. Bernardini back at first.
Josh Leedham is showing today that he can do it all on the bases, in the field, at the plate, and even on the mound. The 1-1 to Acelta, low and in. The off-speed pitch, unable to find the strike zone.
Once again, smothered by Kevin Stewart, keeping that runner at bay at first.
The dogs are barking today. The 2-1 to Acelta. Acelta gets a nice piece of that, skies that to the center fielder. The center fielder is under it and will make the play. Nice catch there by the center fielder, Shane Williams. And that'll bring up Matt DiStefano with 2 outs and a runner on first base for the Muckdogs. Last chance to add some insurance here. They do have a 5-run lead, but better to be safe than sorry, I guess.
No better person at the plate this game than DiStefano, as he's enjoying himself an amazing
Having
game.
A great game. Couple of runs scored, 3 hits, couple of stolen bases as well.
First pitch again in the dirt, smothered by Stewart. Bernardini stays at first. Another pick off by DeGroot. Bernardini wary of it now as he is not taking that large of a lead.
DeGroot sets the 1-0. Oh, and DeGroot with another
Over
pickup
as
attempt.
Bernardini takes
And it's
off,
going to be a
but
close play at second. He's safe.
Even
He
with
is
the
safe.
pickoff, Bernardini's speed showing as he slides in safe at second.
Another nice pickoff attempt there by DeGroot. However, Bernardini was on the move as it is and was able to get to second base before the first baseman got it over there. Nice play by Bernardini, showing off his speed there. And
Obviously, being a
DeStefano.
lefty pitcher is definitely benefiting DeGroot with that pickoff move to first.
Definitely.
But the
He has a
Batavia
nice
Muckdog-
move.
He does have a nice move, but the Batavia Muckdog players are just not recognizing that. They
No.
are getting fooled over and over again. Bailed out once by a ball call, but picked off the other time, and then got away with one right there as he swiped second, even with the throw over. That pitch is in for a strike there.
DeStefano up 2-1 in the count. 2 outs in the inning still. A base hit here should score Bernardini. Throws a curveball in there, misses high, and DeStefano is up 3-1.
3-1 here, hitters count. DeStefano enjoying himself. A heck of a game so far. I definitely see him swinging the bat here.
This is a big at bat here to get Kyle Hetherington up to the plate. The Tully's hitman. Oh, and he catches the inside corner, almost ball 4 there. Not sure about that call. Kyle Hetherington looking for a hit to make the fans happy, get some Tully's coupons.
Quick
However,
pitch by
he won't get a
DeGroot.
chance as DeStefano strikes out, and that'll end the 8th inning. We'll go to the 9th, see if the Muckdogs can close out the win. They're up 9-4.
Looking for a dining gambling? Look no further than Batavia Downs in Batavia, New York. Feel the thundering hooves and witness the adrenaline-pumping action of live harness racing at Batavia Downs. Join us in the grandstand as talented drivers and their magnificent horses compete for glory, creating unforgettable moments that will leave you on the edge of your seat. But the excitement doesn't stop there. Step into our vibrant casino where luck and fortune await. Join today and immerse yourself in the electrifying atmosphere of Batavia Downs. Looking for a place where craft beer meets culinary delight? Look no further than Eli Fish Brewing Company in Batavia, New York. At Eli Fish, it's all about flavor. Their master brewers craft an exceptional selection of beers from hoppy IPAs to smooth, rich stouts. And the kitchen is no slouch either. Indulge in their delectable menu featuring mouth-watering burgers, tantalizing sandwiches, and fresh, crisp salads. So whether you're a craft beer enthusiast or a food lover searching for a new favorite spot,
Welcome back for the top of the 9th. We got some sweet Caroline going on right now in the crowd. Johnny Muckdog getting them going out there. And we have a new pitcher for the Muckdogs coming in to end this, get these last 3 outs. It's Tyler Henshaw from Brockport, New York. He is a 5'10 lefty and going into his junior year at Potomac State College. How's Henshaw been doing this year, John?
Hensshaw's been pretty solid this year. He's appeared in 5 games, thrown 6 2/3, 6 strikeouts, only 2 walks. ERA is at a 4.05, but really doesn't showcase how he's been pitching. Solid season so far. And again, while it is not a safe situation, he has been brought in those before. It might not be a safe situation, but with these types of games, a 9-4 lead, you just want to get a guy in, get some work, and see what he's got, make sure that he's still on the right path. So, definitely
Just
good to
another
see
arm
Henshaw.
in this loaded Muckdog pitching staff.
I'm not sure
Thank
if
you,
Skip
Johnny.
is playing to the matchup either, but you got lefty to start the inning as Henshaw fires in for a strike 1.
Henshaw starts with a ball inside. And Gonzalez takes strike 1 there. That's Ryan Gonzalez. Syracuse needs a big rally here. They need 5 runs. Muckdogs are up 9-4. Henshaw up 1-2. Henshaw sets and fires. And that's going to be a tough play for the outfielder, and that's going to drop in there for a base hit, and he's going to stay at first. The little dunker. Oh, nice play there by Kerrigan. A wild throw from the left fielder there.
A
DeStefano.
little slap job right down the left field line, just